And the last Friday of June.
Wow.
Right? And hey, don't know if you've been outside yet today, Jason. Actually, I do.
Yeah.
You have been outside.
No, I stayed here.
What a morning.
Isn't it it's all right.
It's a great.
That's actually just fine. It's nice.
Windy.
Chilly. Borderline chilly. I mean, it's really not.
Here's how I'll define chilly. And well, it's beans, maybe not beans, depending if you're in Texas, but cold or cool. So as you know, I'm a colder running individual. I prefer things cold. So I would say more than the average bear, I prefer cooler. And this morning, as always, I do all my prep outside, my little thingy out on the porch. Sit outside, take it in the morning, drink my coffee, porch sit. Had to put on a little pullover.
Oh.
Yeah.
Were you a little cold?
It was a little cold for me. So that to me is chilly.
Was it a shawl?
Nah, it was a windbreaker with the zipper
I'm attempting to dazzle Dave.
Is a windbreaker a flex? What's the flex?
It was the polo. I was playing that before.
I thought it was the gazebo.
Got that. Did you notice I did not say the word gazebo because I know I'm going to get killed for that. So I don't know. But also outdoor gazebo, not flex. I'll tell you why. You just have to understand the context. When we bought this house, oh crap, 13 years ago. Jeez, I am 63 years old. Now that applies. We love where we live, but there's literally zero cover outside. That was the first thing I noticed. No cover in the back. The nice, porch area, all that. Well, you've been back there. There's a whole area for sitting and this and that, whatever, and nothing. No overhang. No, if it's raining outside, there's nowhere to go. So we looked at it. I remember looking at it originally and going, well, we have two options here. We can build out, and then I won't say who, but at the time we had a client here that was like, yeah, we'll help. We'll give it to you at cost. Great. Yeah, do an endorsement, blah, blah, blah. I was like, let's freaking go, dude. And then let's just say when I got the estimate, and I assure you this was for a basic overhang, we were not building a grotto and a stage. We were a basic overhang. And I looked at it, I was like, this is at cost? Ugh, okay. So I can tell you exactly, I remember actually, for 1/10 of what it would have cost me to have permanent overhang, I know it's not overhang, whatever it's called, where it's like the little extra roofy thing comes off your house. There's a word for it with the
awning.
Yeah, that sounds right. For 1/10 of the cost, we got two off of Amazon, man. We got two full-size giant gazebos with a metal roof and not curtains, but whatever, things you can close and zip and all that we could fit, big enough to where we could fit a table and some chairs for outdoor furniture, and I could put the TVs and stuff. So it's like a little mini living room. That's how big those gazebos are. Literally, again, for almost to the penny, 1/10 of what this other thing would have bought. I got that one, and then I got the exact same one at the other side of the yard that I put my barbecue and stuff on, the cooking area. So I had to. Otherwise, it's like you can't. And then in the summertime, there's no shade, nothing. You're had to do it. So, anyways, I was out there this morning and I had my little jacket on.
Because you were.
And I put the hood
on. And the head up?
Because it was very windy.
Okay.
It was very Brian Windhorst stuff.
Yes.
So, good day yesterday. We left after the show, went straight over to the country club.
Yes.
Speaking of flexing.
I'm attempting to dazzle Dave.
And first and foremost, want to thank our friend Kelly Burns.
Yes, thank you, Kelly.
Good at business.
He initiated
golf.
Yeah. Kelly can hammer it, dude.
Oof.
Man.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay. I filled Chris in before the show. So, Yeah, he initiated it. The golf, and even to the point where he asked, and there was the original date we couldn't make.
Right.
We got a revised date, and we play with another gentleman named Paul. That some of you may. What is he? He sits at the table. I don't know.
Yeah, he's right there at center court on the. You see him. Probably people see him and they don't even know what's going on down there. But he works with the league office, like kind of the officiating.
Gotcha.
So sometimes when there's here will be a quick example. Debate on whether it's a 3 or a 2, and you see the referees like just real quickly, and so he's already getting word like so they don't stop the game down. Then maybe when they go to break, like that last shot was a 3, he tells them, boom. Okay, so he's in communication and helps with the all that stuff with the officials. He's a former official himself.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's part of that whole process of the review and all
that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I you know what? Now that you've described the process to me, I didn't know. I'm starting to have a better understanding as to why sometimes those take too long. so because there's a lot of steps obviously involved. Anyways, we were talking yesterday about you're committing 4+ hours to. We didn't know if there was going to be a fourth.
Correct.
You're committing 4 hours to somebody that you may or may not enjoy their company or whatever. Yeah. I'm happy to report, very enjoyable. What a wonderful, wonderful person he is.
How about you, Mr. Clutch, in the game that we played?
What was that Clutch about? Wait,
now you're forgetting?
No, hold on, because we played
the game that Kelly said on air.
Yeah. The spit up skins.
Yeah, which was a fun game.
Great. If you're probably, by the way, all the golfers know what we didn't know what it was.
I've talked to a couple people that hadn't played it before.
Okay.
So
point is the way skins work in golf. You're playing with 4 people. If one of them has the lowest score, you get the skin. If everybody ties, or even 2 people tie, that skin rolls over. So then hole 2 would be 2 skins, and on and on and on until somebody clearly wins a skin. Well, in this case, you'd win the skin.
But you have to defend it.
You have to defend it. And the way you would be disqualified is one of 2 ways. Either you would double bogey the hole, or you would 3-putt.
Yeah, the next hole. So after you've won, whether it was 1 hole or there was a 5-hole carryover.
You win the belt, and then you have to defend the belt.
Yeah, which was a problem at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm not mistaken, the order of operation, you won the first batch, and it was I
think it was like 7 skins or something. Good amount. The big tranche.
Yeah, and then I got it.
Yes.
And I did not defend it.
No.
That's when I blow it.
I did. Yes. I mean, I blew it.
Yeah.
And then our third member, Non-Kelly. Paul.
Non-Kelly.
He won it.
Yes.
And he didn't defend it.
Nope.
And then it was like, we all got a turn, and then Kelly won it, and he defended it.
Yeah,
I think at the time it was like 9 or 10. Mm-hmm. But where I was saying where you were clutch, you got another batch, maybe 3 or 4?
Yes, I ended up with 3.
And couldn't have had a better drive.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't have had a better second shot.
Yes.
And then I'm not sure what happened for about 2 or 3 shots.
Jason, for the last 2 or 3 holes, this happened when we played Media League, but different. When we played in the Media League, my driver was killing it. And then, like, on hole 7, 8, 9, I was hitting, like, ground balls to shortstop. I have no idea what happened. It's something just clicked wrong, and I could not drive the ball. Yesterday, my driver was fine, but even worse, my 60-degree wedge that I used to chip or do whatever, I was like, it was like when I almost hit you and Matt George. I have this, it's the yips is what it is. I got the yips, and I'm doing these very simple chips, and they're either going all the way over the green or they're going, ground ball to second or ground ball to short.
Right.
And in this case, I was right off the green, almost perfect approach shot, easy chip in.
Yeah, you're not going to double bogey. Maybe the only risk would be a triple 3-putt.
And I freaking ground ball it went almost straight out ahead of me right into the bunker.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, it was
great.
It was bad.
So basically, you have to get up and down to protect, and you're in the sand.
I'm in the sand.
It's you might even get out, but you're like, are you gonna have like a 20-foot putt, an 8-foot putt, a 30-foot putt?
For those of you who are not golfers, up and down meaning I have to get up out of the sand, and then I have to put the ball down into the cup. So I'm in the sand, and I have 2 shots. To save this.
Yeah. 2 opportunities.
2 opportunities. I got mom spaghetti all over my chest. Yes.
And the sand shot that Dave had, what I would say without a doubt of all the shots that were made, was the shot of the day.
You know what? I'll wear that.
Yeah,
I'll
you
wear
put it within, like, so normally, no matter how close you hit the shot to defend the skin, people will make you putt.
That's
Put
right.
it that way, because it's like, hey, it's a foot and a half. Well, you got to putt it because you're defending.
Yeah, that's right.
They didn't make you putt. It was like one roll from going in the hole.
I got to be honest, when they sent me my because when you're directly behind the ball, no matter where you are, it looks like it's close, but also you ever do that thing where you think it's right next to the hole and you get up there's like 30 feet away. So I knew it was close. I didn't know it was that close. And then when our other partner like tapped me the ball like, hey, that's good, I was almost like, ugh. Like I feel like I should have had to have putted that, but
couldn't miss it.
Wow.
I mean, you honestly
even
could not.
if even I
So you defended it, but it was just fun. Like that, just game and its premise, and then the last hole there was you don't have to defend it.
Exactly,
kind of fun,
which was great.
So yeah. Anyway, you did well.
Yeah. Well, honestly,
and it changed. It's different than the score. Like the score's irrelevant. And the thing I didn't realize probably till later is like if you win the skin, you're kind of thinking about everyone else. It's like, but it's all on you on that defending hole. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
Someone could get an eagle.
Doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant to your score on defending it.
And by the way, you could also, if you have all those skins, we're getting so nerdy right now. If you have all those skins and then you spit them, you choke and you cough them up, if somebody else happens to have the low score on that same hole, now they have that entire tranche of skins and now they have to defend it.
Yeah.
You played well as well. I thought, honestly, I think our big worry was, oh, God, is Kelly going to be like a, negative or plus 90, a really good golfer, which by the way he is.
Yeah, he was good. He hits the ball a ton.
And we're at this again, this very people. I'm sure Kelly wouldn't mind, but again, I always want to protect people's privacy. If you don't know, my rule is always don't. But I'll say it's the very prestigious old school Sacramento country club that has hosted I think a U.S. Open qualifying recently.
Oh, I need more hints.
I think they've had the senior U.S. Open there once or twice.
Can confirm.
It's not in Carmichael. It's not in,
I got a few candidates.
And I don't want it
beautiful.
For those of you who really, really know.
I don't know what you and I were doing there.
Trying to blend in. And then we're there and I don't know if this stuck in your head or not. It stuck in my head. It's summertime. So I pull up, I'm sure you saw this too, and there's this group of 20 little kids, obviously having summer camp. And then as we're playing, there's a couple of kids behind. I mean, when I say kids, dude, I'm talking 12.
Just barely bigger than the golf bag.
Yeah. It's late June, summertime. They're carrying her, they're walking their clubs with their little golf cart, their little pull cart, and they're just smashing.
Beautiful
the ball.
swing.
Just
you're like, come on,
phenomenal.
You're playing a different sport than we are.
And I couldn't help but thinking, I'm like, God, dude, am I what a life. These kids are just rolling around. And then
Mom and Dad dropped them off, and
Can I tell you the spiral I start going through?
Let's live it.
Okay, so I'm going to take you step by step. I see these little kids. They're out at this this is a foofy golf course. And I go, well, wait, those kids are younger than my kids. That means the parents are probably younger than I am. But they can afford to join this country club. And their kids are growing up playing golf. And then I start thinking about my kids. And I go, am I a giant loser?
Daddy, I want to be part of
that's
country
what I'm
club.
saying. Did I deprive my children of this experience growing up of walking around with Braxton? And by the way, promise you one of those kids' names was Braxton.
Braxton's a great fill-in board operator.
Definitely a Braxton.
Did you then allow yourself to go, Mason's overseas right now and my daughter goes to USC?
Yes. No, that's where I pull myself out. Is hello, is which
you do
again,
what?
Wouldn't have had the kids in the first place, and I go, okay, you know what? It's because look, the other side of that too. What was I telling? It was my dad or something. I had this conversation with him once, and it's the other part of that too is okay, but and by the way, I'm not saying this about any of those kids who seem perfectly fine and polite and all that, but you're also dealing with, okay, in 10 years, are they going to be driving around in the sports cars that their parents gave them because their parents are trying to, and not even going to Hoblet, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, where you can save money right now and then make this the summer event, but going to like a place that, because the parents are so rich, they don't care what they're paying. They don't care about saving money. So you buy Braxton the sports car on a 16th birthday because you've now developed a transactional relationship as a richer parent with your children, where their love is conditioned on what you buy for them and give them. And then next thing you know, you're being called into school because there's this giant cocaine bust and something happened and they don't want to listen to you. And it's like, you never did anything for me, Dad. I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. And then they go and they take off to Colorado. Like, that's the other side.
Yeah, you have a lot of thoughts on the golf course.
I really do.
Yeah.
But hey, it was great. It was wonderful.
It was.
Thanks so much. Steven, our good friend Steven's trying to guess. Look, I'm not going to say what the name of the golf course is. All right. I'll give a hint. Give a hint.
Okay.
Rhymes with Peldasso. You got it? No,
I don't.
See?
So.
Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. I'm not come on now. Anyway, so it was fun.
It was a great time.
Second favorite thing at the snack bar, they had fruit cups. I had two.
I thought you ordered one. Later when
I did.
Said,
then
did
when
they give you two?
No, I ordered one, and then when Kelly went back to pick up everyone's food, I ordered another one because the first one was so good. It had little blueberries, and it had grapes cut in half, and it had pineapple, and it had cantaloupe. And it had, I think that's it. It was just a nice full fruit cup.
Yeah, the food looked good. I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I just opted for a little Snickers.
Yeah, you did.
And they shared a
chicken wrap.
Malt.
No, chicken wrap melt. Yeah, whatever. No, it was very good. And again, thanks to Kelly for that. And
all things considered too, because I remember late in the round we're like, ooh, it's getting a little warm. But I mean, it really wasn't that hot yesterday. But it got a little warm out there. But it was, beautiful day.
Beautiful, yeah. Beautiful day. Did get a lot warmer,
yeah.
And wonderful course. And I'm good on. That's 2 days of golf in a row.
That was fun.
It was. Speaking of my son, he did FaceTime me yesterday. I've not talked to him yet today, but he was on his way.
Did he flee the country yet?
Close.
Okay.
But so far still there. He's now left Beijing. He's in Xi'an, and leading up to this trip, I would repeatedly ask him, what are you looking forward to the most? And you would think it'd be like the Great Wall, right? Great Wall is definitely top 3, but he was looking forward the most to seeing the Terracotta Warriors. You know what the Terracotta Warriors are? It's a terrible story. Just imagine that,
Steph, Draymond.
Yes. Basically, anyways, a bunch of, just look it up. Anyways, they're these soldier statues, all the people that supported the king that was overthrown, and then they all got buried alive with the king. And anyways, these statues.
Shout out to the proletariat.
Yeah, big time. So he was on his way yesterday. I don't have the report card back, but he was on his way yesterday to go see the Terracotta Warriors, and about as excited as he can be for something.
Describe it.
So what you doing today, buddy? Oh, I'm going to. First he called and he's like, "Hey, look, I guess there's a wall in Xi'an, but it's kind of a flat wall." And then he showed me where he was walking. He was walking along a river or something. It was this giant wall on top of a wall that he was walking on, and he thought that was great. He was excited because they changed rooms now when they moved, and these rooms are actually a little bit bigger, which he thought was cool because
more space to hang his clothes.
More space to hang his clothes, exactly. Apparently, they have a washer and dryer there, so
but it costs money, so let's
does
be
cost
practical.
money. I don't want to do it. I said, "So what are you doing today, pal?" And he goes, we're going to the Terracotta Warriors. I go, "Are you excited?" "Yeah." "Are you? You gonna take videos and stuff?" "Yeah." "Really?" "Well, okay. Well, and then this is my big thing with him. Please take videos and pictures of yourself there. Like, I can Google image the Terracotta Warriors right now. I cannot Google image my son looking at these things."
AI.
So, yeah, no, Mason. Yeah. So he's not, and sometimes with him, it's not that he won't do, it's not that he's being disobedient or disobeying. It doesn't prioritize. So I had to actually command him to do one thing on this trip. It was like, look, I know you don't want to do this, and I know if I don't tell you you have to, I know you won't do it. But I said, I don't want to see him yet, but every night before you go to bed at some point after dinner, I need you to put your phone on your nightstand. You can do this wherever you want, but I'm assuming you're in your room. Put it on self-portrait facing you. Start video. And I just want you to talk about what you did. I just want you to talk about what you did that day. And if that means you don't have to editorialize, but hey, woke up, had breakfast. This is what I had. Then we went to the thing. Then we saw that. Oh, I played basketball with the day. Just do one of those a day so we can watch them when you get back. And I promise you, at some point in your life, like, imagine him showing his kids or whatever what he did over there.
Video diary.
Yeah, we didn't have that growing up where we could just memorialize. I went on some choir trip my junior year to D.C. That was like my big school trip. You're a dork. And come on, we want to start recapping high school things that are dorky. Weren't you in like something when you were in high school and your dumb little
baseball team?
No, something else.
Basketball team?
No, something else. No. Probably freaking debate club.
We didn't have a debate club.
You shut it down.
Yes. Well, actually. And then finally, it's the mock trial. Chris is just the actually guy.
Will your honor. Chris, we've told you 100 times, stop talking like a Southern lawyer.
Yeah. No.
This isn't a trial.
Not gonna.
Hey, good job, you two, by the way. You kind of cut the text thread a little bit shorter last night.
You know what? I'm a little disappointed because there was like a pause. Chris said something. Actually, I think you didn't respond. I think I got the last word. Not that we were trying to, but I think I said.
No, I got the last word.
Did you? Well, anyways.
It was about the soccer game.
We were doing a text thread. Oh, no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
No. That does not count. That is not the last word. That is you picking up a new conversation. We went that. The last conversation was at 8:19, and then at 9:03 you changed the subject to the soccer team. Anyways, I went into the grocery store at one point and completely forgot because I was going to put a sorry Jason in there, which is like my favorite bit of. Chris and I were going back and forth on the chat thread again on the show chat, and what do you happen to remember? It wasn't as bad as last time, but
no.
What was it like? Maybe 33 texts or something? 22 texts? Oh, he's counting. And as he's counting,
31.
31.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
With 0 from me.
None. Not one. Not one.
You guys were on a 31-0 run.
No, and I will.
From when I start counting.
I will say that at one point I did.
I'm seeing the text right here.
What?
Jason Ross. Same.
No, I said from when I started, because I don't think any of that was, it really starts after that.
Yeah. And then at one point.
I just read one of my texts. I'm pretty funny.
No, you're not. You're an idiot. And at one point I did say something to Chris because you weren't saying anything that I thought might pull you in, and it didn't work. Because there's certain things Chris or I will say that go over the line that you don't like. And
I know which one you did.
I put my foot in that pool.
Yeah, you did.
And you didn't respond to that.
I think because I saw them later in the night, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just leaving this here.
Okay, we got a break. Last question. I think I might have asked you this last time, so forgive me. Do you ever show this to your wife or no?
Oh, I have. Not this. But I sometimes protect you guys.
Oh, I was going to say.
Sometimes.
I kind of wish you would.
Jason doesn't want her to think less of us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I care very much about what his wife thinks of me, and I don't.
Sometimes I laugh, and she goes, what? I go, what? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
I'm like, how do I clean this one up? I go, you know what? I can't.
No, there's no cleaning it up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. We've got a big show for you today, a Friday show. We got a lot to recap.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Obviously, we'll talk more about the Kings draft, the fallout from that. We got more sound. Coach Cal making the rounds, but he was on that big FanDuel show. It was Coach Cal and Darius Acuff, And then the interviewers were like, was it Michelle Beadle and someone and DeMarcus Cousins.
Boogie!
So kind of fun. There's a few moments where DeMarcus and Cal and Acuff they're all talking about Sacramento. And we've got a couple of those clips you'll enjoy hearing. So we'll talk about that. Also, baseball's got a new proposal out and a response. And oh boy. Team USA played yesterday, and that was a big part of the text thread, and they lost. And we'll talk about all that and more, plus your phone calls and texts on a Friday edition of the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross right here on Sactown Sports.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door, it's quite cool thanks to that Delta breeze. Pretty strong, and we'll feel that breeze throughout the day today. Expect to see a mix of sun and clouds and highs this afternoon in the lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
Cheap, cheap.
That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are
Cheap.
The stars align in West Sacramento as the A's go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Dodgers for a spectacular summer series starting Monday, June 29th. Celebrate the start of the holiday week with an action-packed series. Be there to witness one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the season. Get your tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. That's athletics.com/tickets.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kent Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sactown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
on Sactown Sports.
Hey, welcome back.
We're back.
We are back for a Friday edition. Last Friday fun and games for a couple weeks.
Well, not next week.
Yeah, we won't have it next week.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It'll be 2 weeks until our next.
Yeah, correct.
Friday fun and games. Well,
correct.
No.
Why?
Oh, I'm not supposed to do this. I was just Richie got mad at me for saying when we're gone. Well, but I was just thinking though, as I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry.
You won't be gone. You just won't be here.
No, I'll be gone next Friday, the Friday after, and the Friday after. And the Friday after. But I'm back, but then I'm gone. Because I'm back for that. No, because I'm back for that Monday through Thursday and then in travel day.
Since you've been gone.
And then you'll be gone.
You better make this Friday Fun and Games
count.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, well, you're gone. Aren't you gone Monday? Again?
Yeah.
It's like always gone.
Well, it's going to be a long day for me on Sunday.
Hey, what are you doing, Chris?
Yeah, what are you doing, Chris?
I will be in San Jose for Forbidden Door AEW.
What's behind the door?
Also, I will be talking with Will Ospreay today. You can check that out on our YouTube later on today.
Wait a minute. You've got that later today. Good thing your Saturday's open. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Because I will be at Super Taco, Franklin and Florin, for Colombia versus Portugal.
Is it Super Taco? Is it
super good?
Hey, Chris, real quick.
Might try to get some Menudo out there.
I'm trying to pull out some
this guy.
sound clips that I saved on my Twitter. Can you check your Twitter real quick and see? My Twitter seems to have completely crashed, like in a weird way where, like it says, well, I know this for under my likes, it says you don't have any likes yet, and I'm asking because I'm nervous about getting hacked. It doesn't bring any replies up. It says I've never posted. And then on my phone, it shows
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Yeah, so it's crashed. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully it will decrash.
Thanks, Musk.
Yeah, nice job. Test from my mom. What day will Mason be home? Will he be home for our 61st anniversary?
Oh, happy anniversary.
I am 63 years old. I love my mother so much. I do. God, I love her. She is
so
just.
If you're 63,
she is
your
just
parents' 61st.
So unique, dude. This is literally verbatim the text I got from my mom. What day will Mason be home? Will he be home for our 61st anniversary? Dad's birthday is April 2nd. I'm having another fistulogram. Fistulogram? Mom, I'm not laughing at the fistulogram. I'm saying that's a lot of random stuff going on in this text, Mom. Mason will be home
by April 2nd, right?
Well, their anniversary is July 2nd.
Oh, I know, but she said,
yeah.
Jose Canseco's birthday?
We're leaving the night of the afternoon of July 2nd, Mom, so we'll make sure to come over and see you guys before we go. Here's what you want to know. You will see your grandson and daughter before we leave. Okay, Mom? And good luck on the...
Yeah.
That was a fish... I don't know if I want to know. But now I want to know what medical procedure... A fistulogram is a special X-ray test that uses contrast dye to visualize blood flow in a dialysis fistula or graft, helping detect blockages or narrowing that may affect...
yeah.
Shut up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like
dad had it.
That's what... Your dad had it?
Mm-hmm. It's for dialysis.
Okay. Well, what the hell is a fistula then?
Watch it.
That's the thing that it's in your arm that makes it easier for the.
This?
Huh? They put like a thing in your arm so it's easier for the dialysis.
A port?
You reading that headline? You want to read that out loud, Jason?
I'd rather not.
Well, it sounds like you want to hop in here real quick and just.
I think he spelled it wrong.
Fistula.
Oh, maybe.
Well, that's not what I've got up here, Chris.
Yeah, but I think you have the specific. See the.
Are there different fistulae?
Yeah, the fifth word of that headline, I think, is what's leading you down that path.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't sound fun.
Yeah.
All right. Team USA lost.
Turkey.
Turkey. Again.
That goal was too late. Wave it off.
You want to talk about PTSD, man?
They just make up time.
The amount of times that Huddersfield Town lost games this year in questionable extra. Now, first off, by the way, a lot of people are bitching. They're like, hold on, there were 6 minutes or 7 minutes of blah, blah, blah. And I actually thought the ref had it right. The what's his face, Trusty, the guy that scored the goal for Team USA, or one of them. He went down, and when that happens in extra time, the ref will add that roughly. Now, we here in America can't comprehend, and I don't blame us for not comprehending it. The fact that there's not like imagine in the NFL, it's like, well, how much time's left? I think a minute.
Give or take.
Or in baseball,
Really, until someone scores.
Exactly.
But it does seem like a lot of times they'll let a scoring opportunity
they
play
will,
through.
They will generally let that play out. Like, for example, had that goal from Turkey had it been blocked and then one of the U.S. defenders booted it out of the box,
it ends.
I think the ref blows the whistle while the ball's in the air.
Yeah.
This happened, that exact moment where basically if a goal is not scored in that moment, the referee blows the whistle and the game's over. There were 3 different one of those for Huddersfield Town this year. 2 of them I was there in person to see. All 3 of them turned wins. Well, 2 turned wins into draws. 1 turned a draw that we really needed into a loss. So this is like you shut up.
It was great.
Everything everyone does.
Everything everyone does. So, but the bottom line is this too, and I'm not trying to. I guess I am trying to make excuses. This match had absolutely zero effect. USA had already won. They also were sitting a couple of their best players.
And they were kind of dominant.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
This was not a full-strength Team USA team, and there's no and I'm only saying that because I think look, I'm not sitting here saying the U.S. is going to win the World Cup. I don't think they get. I mean, if they get past this next round, I think it's all house money. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to be down on the team, this is not a reason to be down on the team. It didn't. It ultimately does not matter. They're still going to play Bosnia-Herzegovina at Levi Stadium, although I think it's called San Francisco Stadium.
No.
What is it?
San Francisco Bay Area Stadium.
Oh, SFBAS.
In Santa Clara, yeah.
SFBAS. That's July. Is that July 1st? 2nd?
Yes, July 1st.
July 1st.
Not on your parents' anniversary.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jose Canseco's birthday.
Thank freaking goodness. How do you know that that's Jose Canseco's
Who doesn't know?
birthday?
Because it's
dude?
Bret Hart's birthday, too.
Yeah. Come on, Dave.
Did you know that was Bret Hart's birthday, Jason?
Yeah.
Well, I guess everybody does. Okay. We'll take a break. Twitter's still down. Otherwise, we would have had fun sound for you. When we return, the A's came back and beat the Giants yesterday, which is surprising to Jason because Jason reported that the Giants are beating the A's.
To you, late in the game, I'm like, your Giants are going to sweep the A's. And they didn't.
They didn't. No. There was a record tied in the WNBA. And coming up at 7:43, speaking of baseball, baseball made another proposal to the players and the Players Association. The Players Association was like, nope, not happening. So we'll see how that goes. That and so much more. A little bit of baseball coming up after this.
My buddy dies. I show up to the funeral. Open casket. We're still doing that? I've never understood open casket. I don't get it. It's like, you told me he was dead. I believed you.
From the Monday Morning Podcast, his hit film Old Dads, and his latest Grammy-nominated special on Hulu, comedian Bill Burr, coming to the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, July 25th, with all new material. Get tickets at ThunderValleyResort.com. Don't miss Bill Burr.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too! Incredible! What a finish! Sensation!
Artist Mustard and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-881-8686. That's 800-881-8686. 800-881-8686.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
We golfers tend to grumble too much. Golf Monthly's Nick Bonfield compiled our biggest complaints. They include our own game. The refrain, is it going to be another one of those days, should maybe be realigned and set about the next shot with positivity. Next is our equipment. We always blame our tools even though they were just along for the ride. Course conditioning is another gripe, and maybe you should try getting up while it's still dark, whether it's 108 or 32 degrees, and deal with global warming, limited budgets, and sustainability. And then go hug your superintendent for what they do. Dress codes get a lot of attention. Some feel the tradition should be maintained, and others are comfortable in T-shirts. It's a game, people. Also in the mix are rules of golf, slow play, the World Handicap System, tee time booking systems, bad luck, and more. I say you get out of it what you're willing to put into it. You're on a golf course, your phone's not ringing, and you might make a birdie or two. Enjoy the moment. There's lots of time left in the day for complaints. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms?
At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end.
Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
.53 points for Marina Mabry. 53 points, ties the mark. Actually, two others, including Asia Wilson, have already had. You got to think she scored. I want to say she scored her 53rd point. I saw the highlight. I want to say it was like a minute and a half, 2 minutes left. Bro, you got to break the record. Like,
come on, keep going.
Come on. Figure every play goes to her. You know, that's the one time where I'd be like, okay, draw the foul, James Harden style, whatever. But a lot of people in on Caitlin Clark. One of the things I will say that the WNBA put out this 30 years of the WNBA poster or something like that. It had bunch of Dawn Staley was on there, of course. A lot of old greats of the league. And then Angel Reese was on there, which bent a lot of people the wrong way because Caitlin Clark was not on there. Oh. And there's this ongoing dialogue, which I don't. I'm not saying there aren't points involved in this, but like a lot of things in sports, it starts out as like a legitimate conversation. Like, wow, is the WNBA featuring Caitlin Clark enough? Like, she's really good for the league. Like, that's a legit, but it has devolved, and anybody involved in this argument online knows what I'm talking about. It's devolved into something completely different, and a lot of other things are coming into play, and that's where I'm just like, okay. But this is one. I'm actually going to do something I probably have never done before. I'm going to come out and stand in front of the WNBA for not putting Caitlin Clark on that poster. Apparently, there was some sort of deal that she has where her likeness can only be used for certain things, and this was not one of them, whether it's a promotional. I don't know what the rule was, but Darren Ravel actually had it. It was not on the WNBA. The WNBA wanted to put her on the poster, but Caitlin Clark's name, image, likeness rules in her contract somehow prevented it. That being said, I don't know if you saw the video the other day of her, going to the floor and then, and then who was it, Dwana Bonner, whoever it was, like had her fist on her neck.
It was weird.
The one problem I have with that argument, because honestly, I don't know, it did seem egregious. It really did. And okay, here's two things. Number one, I don't like it when they just show the picture. You need to show the whole video because the picture looks like she's being choked on the ground.
Right.
Show the video so that you have the context. That's all I'm saying. And then secondly. And again, I tend to side towards, regardless of the numbers, and I'm talking about her statistics, like obviously Caitlin Clark is box office and in a league that is very much growing and trying to grow even more, and any eyeballs you can get, you get them. It seems like in comparison to other successful leagues of yore, the WNBA seems to have this weird thing about like, well, we're going to feature her, but we need to be fair to everyone. And it's like, bro, it's marketing, dude. There is no fair. It's whatever your cash cow is, feature your cash cow and get out of your own heads. But in the case of Caitlin Clark, it is a little the whole thing about her, because what will happen is, and I'm not talking to anybody in the chat or anybody, this isn't a shot at anyone currently having this conversation right now. I'm saying in the ether, I see people that are not WNBA experts, which I am not, but they don't admit that they aren't, and they try to play themselves off as they are, which I don't. But what I can tell you is that myself and you are both sports history experts and understand the way leagues work. And is Caitlin Clark being underpromoted? Probably. Is there a sense, do I feel like there is a sense within the league from some players that feel that she has not paid her dues and that she is getting, for lack of a better term, a jealousy? Absolutely. Of course there is. Where the discourse in women's sports for me really goes off the rails is that those who say they're trying to be not misogynistic, I think are actually being incredibly misogynistic unintentionally. And I'll make my point. someone needs to explain to me like I'm a child why the repeated fouls, pushes, hands on necks, all that. I want you to compare that to what Michael Jordan went through with the Boston Celtics and then mainly the Detroit Pistons, or just about any player in the history of basketball has gone through. But I'm going to focus on the greatest player of all time, or certainly top three. Michael Jordan went through hell his first few years, and I'm old enough to remember when he scored 63 against the Celtics in the playoffs, and the whole thing was, who's this kid with the weird high tops and the gold chain sticking his tongue out? He can score, but he can't do anything else. And there was all kinds of discourse about a lot. By the way, a lot of it was coded discourse about Michael Jordan and his flashiness, and bringing these certain mentalities to the game and ruining it, very similar to a lot of the coded language that happened between the Boston Celtics and the Lakers in the 80s. This stuff just absolutely happened. There's documentaries on it. Players talk about it. I think that there's too many people out there, unfortunately, they're trying to do the right thing, but they're looking at Caitlin Clark from a point of view of like, oh, that's not nice. That's not fair. She's a girl. Like, you can't do that. And it's like, bro, she is a freaking athlete. She can take it. I'm sure she doesn't enjoy taking that kind of abuse. But guess what? Michael Jordan did. Kobe Bryant did. Look into the 80s and how that worked. When you have a star coming into the league, especially in their first few years, there is a point. You got to earn the calls from the referees, and you have to earn the respect from the players. And they're going to test you physically. And if you want to look at Caitlin Clark and you want to grade and defend or go on the offense about that from that prism, I don't have a problem with that. Just please don't do it as this girl is blank. Do it as this basketball player is blank, and don't differentiate between a Jordan and a Caitlin Clark, or a Garnett and a Caitlin Clark, or any of the other Kobe and a Caitlin Clark, and then I'm fine with that. I think that's where a little bit of the discourse goes off the rails.
Yeah, and all that stuff too, like for the league. In the end, don't you think it's good though, or is it not good?
You're talking about like this whole discourse?
The chatter.
Yes.
Just that the league is getting that chatter.
Yes,
and
it is.
It's so much better from when it started to where they are, the world-class athletes they have.
Yes.
But that's, stuff we would talk about in the NBA or any other sport. I mean, I think this is all the fact that we have people on our YouTube chat chatting about it.
They are.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I won't put my head in the lion's mouth. I'm not picking on MC here. I really am not. Because he's had very strong feelings about this in the chat quite often. It's not a Johnny-come-lately opinion. And I think I want to read what he said here, because this is what I'm talking about. He says, she's being targeted right in front of her eyes. That is absolute. I believe that's 100% true. I have no disagreement with MC or anybody else who said, I do think Caitlin Clark has become a target. That's not my issue. My issue, to your point, is, yes, but we've seen this before in the NBA. This is a rite of passage. Somebody else said you couldn't do that in the NBA today. I think there's a fair point there, but I would ask you this. Look at when the WNBA was founded 30 years in now. Now let's look at really modern basketball was in the 50s. That's really when it started, was the 50s. I know there was basketball before that. Let's add 30 years. Where are you at? You're in the 80s. So I understand it's not apples to apples, but right now the WNBA is kind of in the infancy equivalent of the 80s for the NBA. And guess what happened in the 80s? A lot of this stuff happened. Eventually, the WNBA will probably develop similar rules to the NBA to prevent certain things. And you won't have this problem in 30 more years, but right now you do. I think there's similar tracks. And Caitlin Clark's, what she's going through, very similar to like what a lot of other stars have gone through in the past. And by the way, let me just add, the voice you heard other than mine is the voice of WNBA champion commentator Jason Ross. Yeah, carries a little weight. How many of you have rings?
His ring?
Yeah. Oh. How many of you have rings? Yeah. Says me, who doesn't have a WNBA ring. We'll take a break when we come back. Top of the hour, 3 for Madness. Oh, we got Kings, and Doug Christie, who's also a King. Yeah. I have a question for you about him. We'll do that next.
The Kings landed Darius Acuff Jr. at number 7. But that wasn't enough. Just before the end of the first round, Scott Perry moved back up to select UConn forward Alex Karaban as the winningest player in UConn basketball history. Will Karaban's shooting ability and championship pedigree help build a new winning culture in Sacramento?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one.
As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door, it's quite cool thanks to that Delta breeze. Pretty strong, and we'll feel that breeze throughout the day today. Expect to see a mix of sun and clouds and highs this afternoon in the lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
What's up? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Raymond Woodland. Chad, I got a question. What's happening for Chryslers make this the summer event?
Right now, you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on those hard-to-find new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500 heavy duties. Plus, you can take advantage of available 5.9% for 84 months financing with no payments for 90 days on select inventory.
Chad, you've always got the best selection of Rams and now the best interest rates.
We are truck people at Hoblet. That's why we have over 600 new Rams available. And more importantly, the hard-to-find Rams you're looking for. That means your new Ram is waiting at HobletDodge.com.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection, and now unbeatable interest rates. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after $10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on-the-job upfit for eligible upfit, 1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, 1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in. 10 of this net savings, see dealer for details.
We wouldn't be celebrating America 250 if it wasn't for a strong foundation set by the framers. Hamilton built America's financial foundation on sound money, later embodied by the gold standard. But we abandoned that discipline in 1971 and have seen inflation erode the dollar's value. What's the foundation of your savings? Is it gold or something that can be devalued? Hi, it's Dr. Ron Paul, and I encourage you to speak with my friends at Birch Gold Group about diversifying an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. Learn more by requesting a free info kit on gold IRAs. Just text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Let Birch Gold help you build your foundation with gold. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898. Text SECURE to 989898.
Hey there, Tom and Mark, the travel and entertainment guys with you, brought to you by Sports Leisure Vacations. Time for our weekly travel tip, and with it, here's Mark Hoffman.
It's time to book the hotel for your trip. There are lots of ways to do it, but only one way this travel guy recommends. Book directly with the hotel if at all possible. You don't have to call the hotel you want directly. It's easier than that. Use the hotel's webpage. Ask for an email confirmation. You might also consider joining the hotel's rewards program. If they run out of rooms and have to walk someone, non-members would be the first on that list. If you book through a third party, Expedia, Travelocity, Booking.com, and something goes wrong, you have an extra layer between you and the hotel. Compliments, complaints, refunds, etc., they all have to go through that third party. If one of the sites offers a lower rate, that's when you call the hotel directly and ask them to match. But always try to book directly with the hotel.
More tips to make you a smarter traveler, Saturdays at 11 a.m., right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-345-2789. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-345-2789. That's 800-345-2789 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-345-2789.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Part of the text thread conversation last night was sort of about, let's just say, my level, and I think I've said this on the show before, my level of respect for Mexico. I do have a lot of it, as a matter of fact. I've said it many, many times.
I respect the Mexico, dude.
But I will say, once again, Mexico is doing some great things in this World Cup. We already had Mexico Soccer Dog, which is amazing, of which the best picture of dog in Mexico kit watching game, and the best tweet I saw was, "Oh no, not another gray card."
Was that I thought that was a Brazilian dog.
I thought it was I thought you guys had a dog. Oh, you had a duck. That's Brazilian dog. I'm
Merlin
sorry.
the duck.
That's right. Well, now to celebrate, I'm sure you see everything, Chris. I'm sure you've seen this clip, but a Mexican soccer fan to celebrate the World Cup advancement, and I never thought this was even possible, decided to put his head in a cotton candy machine. And as much as you would put the cone in a cotton candy machine and twist it to have it covered in cotton candy, and then you get handed the cone to eat the cotton candy, this dude was doing that with his face, and his whole head became, well, it became cotton candy, Jason.
Okay.
And were the
results good?
I would like to. Well, I didn't eat any, nor would I want to. But I want to applaud. Look at this. Look at this guy, Jason.
Come on.
He got his head in the machine, and his face is now
looks like a Q-tip.
It does look like a Q-tip, and then he got to eat his way out, I'm sure. Viva la Mexico. 3 for Madness.
Living his best life.
Living his best life. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
Given the current roster, what's the ideal starting lineup to maximize wins next season?
Interesting. You say maximum.
Are you trying to win?
Well, there's stay tuned.
What?
Stay tuned in 3 for Madness. We may counter that. If you're trying, this again, thought exercises, everybody. If you're trying to win, and I'm going to throw an asterisk in here because I am very much ready to say, I think the odds of DeMar DeRozan being here next year are probably at or slightly lower than the odds of Russell Westbrook being here next year. Not to say that neither will happen, but I think they're far more likely at this point today to not be the case. So I'm going to amend this to say DeMar DeRozan will not be on the team next year.
For your list.
For my list. Okay. I think you go out with a starting lineup of Darius Acuff Jr., Zach LaVine, DeAndre Hunter, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis. Asterisk on that. If they re-sign Precious Achiuwa, then I would move Keegan to the 3. I would put Achiuwa at the 4, and then I would put Hunter on the bench. But I'm saying if you're trying to win next year, it would be Acuff, LaVine, Hunter, Murray, Sabonis.
Okay. Mine's very similar, but I'm under the caveat that if they had DeRozan, he was, to me, their best player last year. So I would have the group, I would put Hunter to the bench and put DeRozan in as a starter.
But if DeRozan's not there, then would you have Murray and Hunter in? Would that be your choice?
It would be a tough decision on if they got Achiuwa back.
Yeah,
I might do Hunter and Murray.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the upside of that lineup. Obviously, rookie Acuff going to make mistakes, but you have a dynamic player who can hit threes and do all the things that he can do.
And around a lot of veterans.
Zach LaVine in a contract year, looking for his last big contract. If it's out there, he's certainly going to be motivated as hell. An NBA player in contract year is a real thing. So you're hoping if you could just get Zach LaVine from a couple of years ago, that's going to be a massive improvement, both to play and also, again, 3-point shooting. Now you have Acuff, shooter. LaVine, shooter. Now let's go with Murray. Again, we're being optimistic here. Keegan Murray, healthy. I'm tired of saying the Keegan Murray jump, if you will, but you're certainly getting better. Now you have 3 guys capable of hitting 3-pointers in your first 3 guys you're starting. Now, whether you have Hunter or Achua at the 4, either way, look, Achua had some great games last year. I don't know if he can do that over 82. I don't really know what the hell DeAndre Hunter's going to do on this team, but I know on past teams, he's been a guy that can put the ball in the cup when needed. And then you have Sabonis, who is your, DHO. It's Sabonis.
Right.
Defensively,
not great.
Look, defensively in that case, which is why I tend to think it might be Murray and Hunter, you're going to have Murray and Hunter. Sabonis is going to try. Acuff and LaVine are going to have big red capes that they're holding, like a bullfighter. Big orange cone in the. I don't know. There's nothing I can say about that other than you're going to have 2 defensive-oriented wings on that list, but that's about it. So
yeah, I mean defense is the concern of the team, and that would be the concern of that squad too, for sure.
Number 2.
Question 2.
Okay. Now, what's the smartest starting lineup to maximize the future?
Maximize the future. Again, I'm going to play by
Max Reno, the future.
There you go. I'm gonna play this as I'm going to play this again with the DeRozan rule. If you're trying to maximize the future, well, that's a horse of a different story. I would go Acuff at the point guard. I would go Neat Clifford at the 2. I would go Keegan Murray at the 3. I would really take a look and see if you can play 2 of Reno, Sabonis, Cardwell together. I don't know if that ends up being Reno and Sabonis. I don't know if that's Sabonis and Cardwell. I think you can probably play Reno and honestly, I think Reno Cardwell is probably the easiest combo of those, and I'm not saying it would work. But in that case, I would like to see Reno, Cardwell, Clifford, Acuff getting and Murray. That is your future core right now. I would give them the minutes. Now, of course, that means you're going to have Zach LaVine coming off the bench and Malik Monk coming off the bench. You'd have we haven't talked about Karaban, who I don't think would start. But if you wanted to take a look at a Karaban, Keegan at the 4, which again I don't think is his right position, or maybe move Karaban to the 3 as your DeRozan replacement with Neat Clifford at the 2, you can make an argument there. If you went Acuff, Clifford, Karaban, Murray, and then one of Sabonis, Cardwell, Reno, but I think that's where that would have to be. I don't think that's realistic, but if you're talking about the future, I think that's the core for the most part.
You didn't mention Carter.
I look,
doesn't it feel like he's out of the mix?
It does, and I'll say it again. I've been saying it for a good solid year now. I think there's a player in Devin Carter. I really, really do. I think Devin Carter is going. I think time is out on Devin Carter. I think Devin Carter most likely is going to end up being a piece of. I don't know who's getting traded, whether it's DeRozan, Sabonis, Monk, but I do think that Perry will trade somebody this summer. I think one of those guys will go, and I think Devin Carter is going to be the little piece that hangs on that.
Yeah.
obviously, and we've talked about it, and I'm not trying to start, like, oh, Devin Carter's got attitude. There's a fit issue. There's something with Devin beyond his play on the floor, but also including his play on the floor. There's reasons why he just doesn't seem to mesh in. But I do believe Devin Carter is going to be a guy that when he leaves Sacramento, we're going to end up seeing him somewhere else. I don't think he's going to make an all-star team, but we're going to see him on a Memphis or a San Antonio or a Atlanta or wherever he goes. Like, oh, man, Devin Carter, like Davion Mitchell with Miami. He's not making any all-star teams, but he's becoming a starting contributor to a pretty decent team. That's what I think is going to happen with him.
Yeah, as this question was asked, I know the spirit of it, but could there be an argument too, Dave, for almost the same starting lineups you and I both said for the ideal in winning as far as the future, because playing Zach LaVine will either get you closer to possibly moving him or playing out. Like, I don't know if the future means after this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm still kind of leaning to the same starting lineup I had as the future, meaning that you kind of have to get through the contracts to get to the other guys and learn more about the younger guys. Like the hardest thing about last year for me to assess is, as good as Reynaud and Cardwell and Neek at times played, I'm really trying to sort out, were they just a product of getting, being NBA players and getting 30 minutes and getting those numbers, or are they legit like future pieces in the NBA? And what I mean by that, like, you look at the end of the year or teams that were sitting people, and then how did 12th man on Minnesota come in here and get 28 and 16? Because he's an NBA player.
That's
he played
right.
35 minutes.
That's right.
And so I'm not trying to minimize what Cardwell and Reynaud and Neek did, but you have to question it. Like when people go, oh, Reynaud's as good as Sabonis. He's not.
He is not.
He's not.
Nope.
Sabonis has done this 4 years.
No.
But also you go, or is he? Like, is this the start of it? And that's the hardest one to assess. So we need to see how they continue to grow.
I'm going to build on your very excellent point. And this is where being an experienced Kings fan, unfortunately, comes into play. Because you see this really, we were talking about like age demographics. This is generally the under 40 crowd, and I don't blame them. Throughout the history of the Sacramento Kings, they have, for the most part, been failures. They have failed. And those who remember back in the 80s and 90s, you'll remember. I am 63 years old. No, I'm not. You'll remember Lionel Simmons finished second to Derek Coleman in the Rookie of the Year voting. L Train was going to be a guy, okay? Walt Williams coming out of Maryland with those. This guy, literally, I'm old enough to remember when Walt Williams was. And by the way, zero disrespect to any of these players. I love the Wizard. Which you could also clip that up to for something, Chris, I'm sure. I know
you like Harry Potter.
I love Walt Williams. I am old enough to remember, and I hope somebody else will remember this too. I want to say Sports Illustrated, but somebody after the draft in their report on Walt's future in the NBA called him a young Magic Johnson.
Wow.
A young Magic Johnson.
You put that on your wall, didn't you?
I 100% did. Yes, I did. I was at my parents' house the other day. I was going through some old clips and all that. I still had in a box the SI article that I cut out talking about Mark Jackson's the draft that Mark Jackson was in, that when he went to the Clippers. And I think it was Paul Zimmerman, Dr. Z. It was somebody who did, and the caption underneath it was, meet your, whatever, I don't know what year it was, meet your 89-90 Rookie of the Year. That was it. That was it. Everybody else had
Mark Jackson.
They were so high on Mark Jackson. Exactly. Which, by the way, I mean, he had a great career. Back to the point. Throughout the history of the Kings and any other team in any other sport that has historically sucked, we overvalue our players throughout history because we don't have a choice. We want hope. We want a future. We want to believe. Also, because the team sucks so bad, much like last year, sometimes players get extended minutes they wouldn't on other teams that are competitive, and so their numbers are artificially inflated because they get far more usage than they would on a playoff team. Therefore, you look at a guy and you go, wow, 23-13, this guy's got a future. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
But 23-13 on a 22-win Sacramento Kings team is not 22-13 on a 62-win Spurs or 64-win or whatever Thunder team. So everything is with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Is Keegan Murray a future All-Star? Is Darius Acuff? Is Max Reno a future? Maybe. But also remember that sometimes those numbers are skewed. Yeah. To your point. Yeah. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
If you're Doug, Christie, how are you handling Acuff in year 1?
There is an extra gap.
I did put a period after Doug. If you're Doug, Christie, how are you handling Acuff? Let's talk about Doug. This is a really, really, really interesting year for Doug Christie. Now, full transparency, before we even get into this, so people don't, we love Doug. We love Doug as a human. Doug as a friend.
I was just discussing Pulp Fiction with him last night.
You were just discussing that. Why doesn't he get the height of luxury? He was just texting with an NBA coach last night.
Where's your soundboard?
I don't. That's why I need one, dude.
Oh wait, he's coach. He's a coach. I just see him as a regular guy.
Wow,
they're buds.
He's so close with the head coach of an NBA team, one of 30 people in the world, that they're regular guys.
They're talking movies.
Yeah, wow, talking movies.
Oh, who would not sign up for talking movies with Christopher Laud and Doug Christie?
Oh, he brought it back at the end.
The Doug part you're intrigued
by.
Is it Chris?
It's more, it would be talking movies with Doug and Chris. I would be tuning into
Chris and Doug.
Murdering Chris with Doug and Chris. And at some point, I think Doug would murder Chris.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the setup.
Murder Chris, wasn't that a rapper?
Like a podcast, where are they doing it? How's the show look? What's the kind of the look of it?
It's something wrestly, and I think the set would look much like the bedazzling on my mom's cane. I think Chris would have some wrestling or a Smith shirt on.
He'd enter the show jumping off the top ropes.
Yes. Doug would roll in. Let me see if I can nail this. Doug would roll in some sort of workout gear.
Yeah. Eating healthy.
Eating with a big box of grapes, or a kiwi or something weird. And they'd just be going at it.
Apple cider vinegar.
Yes, just taking
Jamaican
shots. Food. Apple cider vinegar with the mother in it, by the way. You gotta be clear about that.
The what?
The mother. That's a thing. There's like regular ones, and then there's the one where it says with the mother, and it's like a special thing that like.
I did not know this.
Yeah, no, for real. Health guy right
Got
here.
My apple cider vinegar with your mom in it.
Exactly. Not your mom, but
They're like, let's break down Little Big League.
The royal mom. Yeah, right. What is it? The annexation of Puerto Rico. Let's go.
I might have done an entire segment on the show one time about the greatest fictional athletes of all time.
He did. Fact.
I bet you
Steve
that.
Nebraska.
I'll bet you that list was garbage, and I'll prove it.
Okay.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Did that list include any characters played by Jan Michael Vincent in the 80s?
Jan Michael Vincent.
That's exactly right. It's a garbage list.
What movie?
It was called. God, what was it called? The movie was about. I think it was it a football or track? It was a sport. It was a coach, and he was going abroad to recruit to find talent because they couldn't recruit.
Best of the best?
No.
Oh.
And he ends up like on some deserted island or some island or whatever, and like
up
Castaway,
the air up there.
No, and it's Jan Michael Vincent, who's like the greatest athlete ever in the world. I think it's Jan Airwolf, man. And then the thing is like, in order to get Jan Michael Vincent doesn't want to leave the tribe and come back to America. He doesn't want to do any of that. But I guess there was.
Oh, it's a TV show.
I don't think so. I thought it was.
I'm seeing Airwolf.
Airwolf, yeah.
Airwolf
that's
is
not
a
what we're
TV show.
talking. Yeah, that was a TV show, but that's not what we're talking about. No. So then what this coach does is, I guess there's a rule in the tribe that like if you save somebody's life, you're indebted to them forever. And so the coach fakes drowning in the ocean. Jan Michael Vincent saves him. And then because he's got that life debt, now he has to go back to America.
Born in East LA?
No, that's close, but no.
It's
good song. Jan Michael.
Yeah, I'm looking at his
you
filmography.
Are? And
Enemy Territory?
No.
Get Out of My Room?
No, this was in the 80s.
Airwolf the movie?
No.
Last Plane Out?
No.
Hard Country?
Oh, did he die? Oh, he did die. Well, not in the movie.
Hooper?
No, dude. Come on, man. It'll, where's this film on? All right, hold on. Here we go. No.
Is this a movie you just made up in your head?
Maybe. No, I swear to God, was it a TV movie? Hold on. It's not Tarzan of Manhattan. Where the hell is this, dude?
Is this a West Wing episode?
No, I swear to God, this happened. This was I'm not making it
Hey,
up.
the YouTubers or the chatters will be the ones
Okay,
that
hold on.
you.
Does somebody get it? Does somebody get it? Nobody's got it yet. Hold on, man. Like, I'm sorry, but this is going to completely shut the show down. The undefeated. Oh, biatch. 1973, the world's greatest athlete.
80s movie.
Sorry.
1973.
Yeah, I saw it in the 80s. What do you want from me? He played Nanu. It had John.
No, I thought that was Robin Williams.
It had John Amos, rest in peace, who played, by the way, Percy Fitzwallace on the West Wing. So there you go. Tim Conway.
Oh, great.
Disney movie. One of the few wide release Hollywood sports films to look at the world of track and field.
Nope.
No, what?
Because one of the parameters of it was they had to be out of college.
He was on like an island, dude.
Winning every event at the NCAA track and field championship. Sorry.
Yeah, and then obviously went on to do things while on safari.
He was getting NIL money.
The two coaches catch sight with their guide, Marumba, of the Tarzan-like jungle boy named Nanu, who can outrun a cheetah at full speed. Seeing this, the coaching staff quickly whip out their recruitment pen, but soon fail in the clutches of Nanu's godfather, spiritual leader Gazenga. Because Nanu is an orphan and an innocent child of the bush, Gazenga believes throwing Nanu into the world of competitive U.S. college athletics would interfere with his spiritual developments. The ambitious coaches persuade Nanu to join the program as Nanu brings his pet Bengal tiger, Harry, with him. From this point forward, the plot is driven by a combination of slapstick and suspense.
You love this movie.
Well, can I tell you? By the way, Howard Cosell is the commentator for the climactic track meets.
Is it true?
I would just like to say that this is my Gus.
I was thinking the same thing.
I thought your Gus was your dog.
Well, this is my other Gus.
Gus, the field goal kicking donkey, which was Mason's movie.
Gus, the field goal kicking donkey. Gus.
Oyich.
Let's talk about Doug. Oh,
Okay.
We're out of time.
Next
Damn it.
segment.
I wanted to talk about Doug Christie, and then we got distracted by J. Michael Vincent.
World's greatest athlete.
Chris's garbage list that apparently just...
Movie of the 80s that happened in 73.
Why are people talking about, like, Rambo, dude? It was not... J. Michael Vincent wasn't in a Rambo.
Was he in Victor Victoria?
People don't remember J. Michael Vincent, man. He was a guy. I'm just saying. He was a dude. Yeah. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will talk about Doug Christie. We have more on the Acuff signing. Somebody asked when are they coming to town? I'll see if I can't get that info. I think it is out there. We'll do all that right after this.
The Kings officially got their guy. Following a breakout season at Arkansas, Darius Acuff Jr. is headed to Sacramento. After adding one of the most electric scorers in college basketball, has Scott Perry officially found the new face of the franchise.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Elk Grove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door, it's quite cool thanks to that Delta breeze. Pretty strong, and we'll feel that breeze throughout the day today. Expect to see a mix of sun and clouds and highs this afternoon in the lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Cheap, cheap. That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. For more than 50 years, Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap, cheap. You'll find us under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard. Elk Grove Hondas are cheap, cheap.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery from the law firm of Gingery, Hammer & Associates.
When you have been injured by the fault of another, you will want advice you can trust. If you know an attorney you can trust, I hope you call that person. But if you don't, please call me. I promise I will be the attorney you can trust.
Along with my partner and associates, I have been helping accident survivors recover for their injuries for over 25 years.
And we can help you. There's no charge for calling, so please call us today.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
We've seen every kind of golf swing, some smooth, some, let's just say, innovative. And that's why Hagen Oaks offers Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan-powered player performance studio shows what your swing is really doing. Ping's Ball-Nemic Ball Fitter finds a ball that behaves. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps turn almost into yes. And FootJoy's 3D foot scanner builds stability from the ground up. At Hagen Oaks, we don't judge your game, we fix it. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex, better fit, more fun. Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
It's time for your Sactown Soccer Report. Powered by Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District.
This week's key matches include Jordan versus Algeria, England versus Ghana, Switzerland versus Canada, Turkey versus USA, Norway versus France, and Panama versus England.
In soccer, defense wins championships. At home, defense stops mosquitoes. Train standing water. That's your backline. Dress with sleeves and defend with repellent. That's your keeper. Keep your doors and screens tight. That's your shutout. Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District. More tips at fightthebite.net.
Weekends in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
The only good Smith song, and it's a great one. Sounds like a car passing by or something. 1-800-920-1140. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
Guys, my question to you is that Christie's career hinges on how quickly he connects with Acuff, because the very first thing I'm doing is I'm coaching him in the California Classic. Because I've got a window, I would guess, about 25, 30 games before Scott Perry is going to say, I'm not getting results, because Acuff, whether he's going to be a star or not, is a great player, but he needs to see what kind of connection he has with him, and he needs to be in bed with him, a guest in his house, whatever he needs to do to connect with the young men as quickly as possible. What are your thoughts?
I appreciate it. Now let's talk about it. I don't know about being in bed with him, but hey,
whatever it takes,
whatever works. Let's have a conversation about Doug Christie, and again, while acknowledging how much we love Doug, and also acknowledging at the jump. I just want to be transparent about this. That I hope Doug is the coach of this team for the next 10 years, because that means the team would be doing well and hopefully win championships. And I would love nothing more. Look, I'd love to win a championship, and I don't care who coaches. It would be great to have as many people as possible. If there is redemption for 2002, I am here for it. Now, I know that is probably a pipe dream and certainly shouldn't dictate any decisions being made, but that's how we feel. Great. Let's talk about Doug as if he was the coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if Doug's a dead man walking or not, but I think there's a legitimate chance he is. He is going into the final, I believe, guaranteed year of his deal with a team option for a third. And Scott Perry has said that this is really going to be, at minimum, a 2-year rebuild, that the real financial rebuilding starts, unless he can jumpstart it, at next summer when LaVine comes off the books. Sabonis is towards the end of his deal, again, assuming he's still there. Same with Monk, I believe. They're both in contract years, et cetera. Now, if I was a betting man, I just need to get off the personal stuff, because I feel guilty saying, if I was a betting man, I think this is Doug Christie's last year with the team. If you look at the moves from the past with not just Scott Perry, but GMs in general, number one, they generally want their own, they generally tend to glide towards their own coaching hire, if not immediately, within the first couple years that they become a GM. That is just an abject fact, number one. Number two, I don't expect the Kings to be very good this year, and I don't think I'm alone on that island. And by very good, I mean a playoff team. So you're going to have a very much under 500 record for somebody, which, again, maybe not his fault, obviously talent or lack of around him. And then the Kings are going to have to make a decision on extending him into a third year, which, by the way, you're probably going to be adding another lottery pick and who knows how many other young players. My expectation is that you'll get through this year, maybe, with Doug, and then next year Perry's going to bring in whomever. And by the way, I want to say it again. I can't stop thinking about that Calipari conversation. Mm-hmm. That's going to stick with me for a while because it just smells funny to me. And from Doug's point of view, Doug can't worry about any of that right now. I don't know if this is Doug's only shot at an NBA head coaching job. I don't know that. But I do know that if all of that were to transpire, Doug's going to be off trying to get another coaching job in the NBA, if that's the decision he makes, with a well under 500 record. And I think at best he would land on somebody's bench as an assistant. He can't think about that. He has to think about the challenge in front of him. And what I hope and what I believe Doug will do is the following. I think his mindset's going to be, dude, if I'm going down, I'm going down. I can't control that. I'm going to go down the way I want to go down with the ship, which means I'm not going to worry about pissing people off. I'm going to get in people's faces. I'm going to demand certain things. And if Coach Calipari can coach Acuff and get in his face and demand things from him, then Doug Christie in the NBA can do the same thing. My question to you, Jason, and of course I know you have other thoughts too, is when Scott Perry brings in an Acuff, you assume they're going to have LaVine. We talked about Sabonis. This is not a defensive stopper team, and you have a coach that very much values line-to-line defense. I just don't know that if you're trying to build a system around Darius Acuff, if you were trying to build a team around a coach, I don't think this is it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is a roster that ultimately fits Doug Christie's strengths as a player and ultimately maybe his strengths as a coach.
Yeah, I think this is a part of a bigger conversation for Scott Perry, or maybe a truthful one in the sense of my comps would be, let's compare Brooklyn and Utah, who have selected coaches in Jordy Fernandez and Will Hardy, and all they've done for the last couple of years is lose. And there's, to my knowledge, no rumors of them being in trouble. They're not looking like, hey, I don't know if Jordy can coach. I don't know if Will Hardy can coach. They believe they didn't have the roster ready for them. I think everybody here believes the Kings don't have the roster that's ready for.
Yes.
I think we all said, hey, put Greg Popovich in here last year. Okay, we'll even give him the benefit of the doubt. They win 5 more games. That's a lot more, but that's 27. Big deal. That's not a playoff team. So I don't think Doug has the roster set right, but that's also the situation he did agree to.
Yes.
So he knows that, but what's Scott Perry's real thought? Is this, hey, look, if it's at least one more year, is part of him going, apologies to you, Doug, but you might have to wear these losses.
Yeah.
And then I think we might be better suited next summer. Oh, that's when I'll get a new. I mean, that's a path it could go.
Yeah.
But is it because of Doug, or is it because I'm the GM that wants? I mean, there's a lot of layers here. But to Jeff's point, I think he's right in that as Acuff and the young players succeed, I think that's Doug's avenue. So it's like, well, I'm their first coach here in the NBA, and if they're starting to block, like if Cardwell and Clifford and these other guys start to really go. He was here for them. He's helped develop them. He should get credit for that.
Yes.
And maybe that's the road. But I don't know what the real thought of Scott. I mean, Scott Perry's thinking long-term and short-term, but is the long-term with Doug? I don't know the answer to that.
Here's the thing, to your point, and Doug gets a lot of crap. And by the way, I'll say it again. I don't know if Doug Christie's a good NBA coach. I don't, because I don't know what would happen if you put Doug Christie as the head coach of the San Antonio Spurs.
I think he'd win a lot of games.
I think he would too.
Yes.
I don't know if he'd win more or less.
Right.
But let's just defense attorney Doug for a second. And by the way, I know there's a lot of people listening right now that think Doug's a bad or not the coach. You might be right. Just clear your head for a second and just please take the bias away and listen just real quick, because I think you have to acknowledge this. Since Doug Christie took over the team, De'Aaron Fox got traded. They came into this year with Russell Westbrook and Dennis Schroeder as their point guards last minute, and Schroeder was gone within a few weeks. Keegan Murray, their starting 3/4, missed almost the entire season. Domantas Sabonis, their borderline all-star, 3-time defending rebounding champion, missed almost the entire season. Zach LaVine, their starting 2, who averages 24, 25 points a game on 50, 40, 90 adjacent numbers, was out almost the entire season. They pulled Precious Achiuwa literally off a couch and plugged him in at the 4. They gave him an undrafted rookie in Dylan Cardwell that people, including you and I, are talking about. Could this be a future center for the Sacramento Kings? They grabbed a second-round pick out of Stanford who ended up making the all-rookie second team and borderline was the last guy to not get picked for the first team. Nate Clifford, at the end of the year, started looking like a little bit like Doug Christie, especially on the steal side. They won 22 games, but my goodness, you have to acknowledge the fact that not only did all of that happen, and by the way, I think, then they traded for DeAndre Hunter, who almost had his eye poked out in game 1 and missed the rest of the season. The injury bug was insane. The roster construction was horrible. Yet, you still managed to highly develop rookies, including one gem in Maxime Reynaud. And I think one thing we don't acknowledge at all, because you don't think about it, it's like losing your arm. You don't think about it till it's gone. You had all these personalities on the team. You have all these proud vets on this team. Every other night you're hearing about breaking this record and this. You have Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan, future Hall of Famers. Domantas, so you have all these camps and agents and this and that and playing time and injuries and 22, all of that. You didn't hear a peep about discontent last year. You didn't hear rumors about this guy's camp and that guy's camp, and they said this, and this and that, and the agent came. Like, I specifically remember when Monty McNair was the GM, I remember a player's agent coming in, and absolutely the story I heard was having screaming at Monty about playing time, and there was and I'm not blaming Monty, I'm just saying this stuff happens. I think Doug and his coaching staff deserve credit for keeping the peace and assuaging these issues veterans in their camps might have. If I'm making a defense of the guy, I'm saying, God, he had a lot to freaking deal with last year. Now, by the way, still might not be a good coach. Still might be an average coach. Maybe the NBA. I don't know. But I do know this. If you put Mitch Johnson of the Spurs in Sacramento last year and you put Doug Christie in charge of the San Antonio Spurs last year, I don't know that either team has a different record. So does that mean Mitch just forgets how to coach in Sacramento and Doug learns how? Mike Brown went to the New York Knicks and won a finals the year after. If there's not a better example of a Sacramento tax, I don't know what is. So for us to be able to sit here and say, Doug sucks, he might. But I would just simply point to Mike Brown and say, well, Mike got fired by this team that won 22 times the following year, and Mike Brown went and won a finals. And I don't think it's because Mike Brown took a Zoom class on coaching in the offseason. Yeah. We'll take a break when we come back. What are we doing here? Baseball makes another proposal as well. We'll get into that. More on the Acuff signing. We got some audio for you there and more coming up right after this.
But first,
word from my friends. Word up. What's it going to word? Hoblet Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Woodland. Hoblet is the word if you're looking to save money, if you're looking to get a vehicle, and you're looking to be cared about just as much when you drive off the lot as when you drive on the lot. It's to make this the summer sales event going on right now at Hoblet. Let's kick off that summer, right? How would you love to be driving around in a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitude? You can save up to $9,500 off MSRP on those new 2026 models, and you're not going to find a better looking, more powerful, or more comfortable Jeep on the road. Nothing like moving the family around in the lap of luxury. Those things look awesome inside and out. They're beautiful. But Hoblet's more than Jeeps. Stop by the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Super Center. It's not just a center, by the way. It's a super, like Super Taco, Super Center. To find whatever you need with nearly 200 vehicles available. And 115 of those under 30 grand. Hoblet needs to be your first stop. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices. Unbeatable selection. Hey, nobody beats Hoblet, period. We got Acuff audio, baseball, and more coming up next.
The Kings landed Darius Acuff Jr. at number 7. But that wasn't enough. Just before the end of the first round, Scott Perry moved back up to select UConn forward Alex Karaban as the winningest player in UConn basketball history. Will Karaban's shooting ability and championship pedigree help build a new winning culture in Sacramento?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-444-9336. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-444-9336. That's 800-444-9336. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with, call Big Lou at 800-444-9336.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sep Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is, live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sep Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sep's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
As we roll into summer, there's a new opportunity for you to get a new truck at a great monthly payment at Folsom Chevrolet. At Folsom Chevy, they're now offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. 0% financing on a 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, LT, RST, High Country, you name it. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM on approved credit, $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7, 2026.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Good choice. I like it.
It was all right.
Oh, great choice.
Honestly, great choice. I'll give him that. Welcome back. A lot of stuff in the chat. You can be a part of that. That rhymes. 1-800-912-1140 is your phone line if you want to weigh in. 44-1140 or 916-339-1140 is your text line. Here's John Calipari talking about...
Friend of the show.
Talking about Darius Acuff's defense. And I'm going to have to play it fast and loose here with the sounder here real quick.
Yeah, Coach, you know, as the draft goes and you hear about guys, their strengths and their weaknesses in their games, and one of the things that came up about Darius was his impact on the defensive end not being as strong as teams would like it. As his coach at the college level, how did you put him in the best positions possible for his defense or whatever that he lacked to be able to translate to the next level?
He was such a good scorer. I didn't give his defense. let me just say...
Hey, scoring is at a premium, Coach. Tell him the truth now.
But here's what I will tell you. I've already had this talk. I was in not only the final stuff, but the playoffs before that watching. If you are a target on defense, you can't stay in the game because they will weave and pick and roll and down screen until you switch on the ball and they're driving. So what New York did with Jalen, which was I kind of liked it, he would step up on a ball screen so high and then run back to his own man because he was not going to switch on the guy with the ball. And
that's interesting, especially the Jalen Brunson comparison there and how they...
So it was a Mike Brown adjustment.
It was a Mike Brown adjustment, as a matter of fact. Something has gone down with my likes because I'm getting stuff from days ago, including a side-by-side of me and James Ham. Oh, it's because I said James Ham looks like Alexi Lawless.
Yes, and then James sent you a picture.
And then James sent me a picture.
But now why is that you and him side-by-side?
I don't know. It's all kinds of goofy. Also, I'm just kind of going around here, stuff we haven't gotten to yet. 49er fans.
Yes.
49er fans, listen up. Nick Bosa cast doubt on his older brother Joey playing in the NFL when he said that his brother's, quote, not thinking too much about football while working on his golf game. Adam Schefter provided more reason to think the older Bosa will not be signing with any team. He was asked about the prospect of Joey and Nick playing together, which, of course, would be, we would assume, for the Niners. Quote, it's more likely than not that Joey Bosa has played his last NFL down. Now, again, could a situation like the 49ers come along that entices him enough to come out and play again? Sure, you saw it with Phillip Rivers last year. You never know when a player is fully done and when he's not done. But the fact of the matter is, I think if the Niners wanted to pair those two together, it probably would have happened already. I think if Joey wanted to play football, it probably would have happened already. I did not have Joey Bosa not ever playing again on my bingo card today. But here we are, Jason. So,
well, that's what he'd like to do. Good for him. But it's got a limited shelf life, doesn't it?
Very much so. Also, switching now to baseball real quick. The Cubs this season, from March 25th to May 8th, were 27-12. That's the best record in baseball. From May 9th to June 10th, they were 7-22, the worst in Major League Baseball. And since June 11th, they're 10-3, the best in baseball. I'm going to call that up and down.
Pick a direction.
Pick a direction, which is what Major League Baseball, Jason, has picked with their latest proposal. Now, you're seeing a lot of this happen in public, and of course you are. And It doesn't look good. Now, the Players Association, I've been mostly on the side, I don't like saying on the side of the owners. I've mostly been on the side of the proposals the owners seem to be bringing up despite them. But this is one where I will absolutely back the MLBPA. They proposed a ban on prop betting on individual players to help combat harassment from disgruntled gamblers. In the collective bargaining, the Players Association suggested a joint lobbying effort with the league to pursue a prohibition on prop betting in sports books with daily fantasy operators. It would include all prop bets on individual players placed before or during a game, including popular offerings such as the odds for a player to hit a home run. I think this is a no-brainer. Unfortunately, the toothpaste is a little out of the tube.
Yeah.
But there's two reasons. Number one, when you by the way, prop bet would be, so let's say the regular old bet is the Giants will beat the A's or the A's will beat the Giants. Prop bet would be Jason Ross will hit a home run in this game, or Jason Ross will walk 2 times, or Jason Ross will strike out more than once. No, not happening. There's 2 reasons to do this, 2 big reasons to do this. Number one, that will now very much discourage and upset the chances of a wayward player being compromised by gamblers, as we have seen, Terry Rozier being an example, and then going out and going like, oh, okay, so here's the prop bet that I will take under 8.5 shots in this game. I'll make sure I get under that 8.5. That takes those types of bets away. And secondly, as I've said quite a few times on this show, baseball, basketball, and football allowing prop bet. First off, allowing betting in general, but allowing prop bets in their games is literally putting their players in danger. It is putting the players and their families in danger. And I'll say the same thing I've said 50,000 times. I do solemnly hope that the thing that changes this rule is not a player and or a member of that player's family having violence against them from a gambler that put their life savings because they have an addiction on something, and the player, through no fault of his or her own, didn't do the thing or did the thing, and the gambler lost and goes crazy, of which we got a lot of that in this world. And something ends up happening, and then it's tragedy, and we have to talk about this, and 2-hour conversations on a special edition of ESPN, the death of, and then and then it happens. It's there. It's going to happen. So I'm on the Players Association side there. But there's a lot of other stuff the owners are proposing that the PA is not too happy about.
Get ready for a long ride on that one.
December 1st, dude. So whoever wins the championship this year, the World Series, they may be the champions for a couple of years. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to more on the owner's proposal. When we come back, though, let's look at the Western Conference as of right now, including, of course, your Sacramento Kings, how they improved, how they did not. We'll get to that, just the State of the Union in the West next.
The Kings officially got their guy. Following a breakout season at Arkansas, Darius Acuff Jr. is headed to Sacramento. After adding one of the most electric scores in college basketball, has Scott Perry officially found the new face of the franchise.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Bonnie.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door, it's quite cool thanks to that Delta breeze. Pretty strong, and we'll feel that breeze throughout the day today. Expect to see a mix of sun and clouds and highs this afternoon in the lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
Oh, the Sacramento heat. Right now, get your AC professionally tuned up for as low as just $59 and enjoy your summer nice and cool. Plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, Bonnie.com. Summer restrictions apply. License 696-355.
The stars align in West Sacramento as the A's go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Dodgers for a spectacular summer series starting Monday, June 29th. Celebrate the start of the holiday week with an action-packed series. Be there to witness one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the season. Get your tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. That's athletics.com/tickets.
Cheap, cheap. That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap, cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are cheap, cheap.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
It's a hot spot on your dog's leg. But the internet says you can treat it at home. You're not sure though, 'cause now it's oozing.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Ooh, he's licking it. Super gross, dude.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. 'Cause I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Remember the days of real country music? Now you can get your favorite classic country every day on 105.1 HD3 The Ranch. Listen to The Ranch on the free KNCI app or anytime at 105.1 HD3.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite Dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Want the best movie experience in town? Join Sactown Sports IMAX Pass by visiting SactownSports.com. Sign up today. You can win tickets to see this week's films at the Esquire IMAX Theater.
KHD HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Hey, it's a Friday.
Yeah,
welcome back. Hour number 3 already, and in honor of it being Friday. Not only do you hear that, we haven't done this one in a while.
I don't like that verse. It just doesn't feel right. I could tell you wanted to try the potato wedges.
By the way, real quick, maybe this is fixed. Have you fixed it? No. The chat is really pissed at you, dude.
What did I do?
Well, apparently you left the camera off the whole last segment, which was a short segment, and it's still off now. And the chatters, and you know what? I'm going to side with the chatters on this one. Just not happy. But what they don't know is that we did the last segment naked.
Well, missed their chance.
Can't keep the camera on for that. Welcome back. From the chat line, why would Matt take your audio cord, Dave? Why would he do such a thing? By the way, this is something only the two of you will get. I apologize, audience, but I'm sure you can confirm this. I was able to pull the very first part of my revenge on Matt yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that will become apparent this coming Monday and Tuesday, right here on Sactown Sports.
Can you make it for Tuesday?
Can I make it where? Or make the revenge?
Yeah.
Well, it'll technically be Monday. What? Oh, you're not here?
I'm not here.
Well, don't worry. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah, he'll get it.
He just got it.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, that's something personal.
That's witty.
Thank you. All right, let's look at the Western Conference. Did you say witty?
Yes.
Okay. I said I was big witty.
Mm-hmm. Big witty style.
Big witty style. Sorry, real quick. ADD. Is Willie a good name for a ram, like actual goat ram? It's Willie Conway or Reba, even though it's a boy. I'm naming a ram this weekend, and they want a country singer, and those are the 3 names. I'm siding with Willie. I think Willie the Ram sounds
I think you
funny.
combine Willie Conway Stein.
Ram.
Now you're a ram.
No.
Reba the Ram. I'm Reba.
Reba the Ram has alliteration.
It does.
But then when you're calling, you're like, Willie, 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 Willie. When you call the Ram.
Conway.
Ooh. Maybe I'll put it out as a poll.
Why are you naming a ram?
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
I'm going down
How
to
about Sam?
Sam the Ram.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like. I'm a big fan of animals with normal names. Like I'm going down to the new farm 2.0 this weekend in Mountain Ranch, California, near San Andreas. I'll be spending the weekend there.
Oh, on the farm.
And I'm doing farm stuff. Not my farm.
What's the farm stuff?
So they just got what's called a UTV. That's not a bladder infection. It's like an ATV, but with 2 seats and a thing. Anyways, got that I had helped them order because it's the mom and her grown daughter and her son on the farm. So they need. Yeah, they need a man down there to do the man stuff. So basically I'm going to get that going. They have goats and chickens now that I'm going to help with, and then they said I could name the ram. They just got a ram. Oh, and I'm bringing some koi fish down because they only have one koi named Fred. Again, animals with human names, and koi are apparently school animals. You know,
what about Roy?
Roy the ram.
Roy the koi fish.
Roy the koi. That's great. And Sam the ram.
Mm-hmm.
See,
you're bringing the koi?
Yeah, I'm bringing the koi. I'm picking it up.
How are you transporting it?
In a cooler. But hold on. In a they're in like a big old bag, plastic bag with the water and stuff in it, and then I'm putting that in a cooler to maintain the temperature for the drive, and then they have to be quarantined, and so we have a kiddie pool.
The drive.
So they have to be quarantined for like 2 weeks before you can put them in with the other koi, so they don't. Apparently, not making it up. You can look it up. Apparently, herpes is a big problem amongst koi fish.
You've made that up.
No, I read up on it because I just thought you throw the fish in with the fish, but no, you gotta
careful.
So
herpes.
I'm bringing 3 koi down to go with the solo koi, Fred.
Well, once you're with one koi fish, you're with every other koi fish that koi fish has been with.
Exactly.
Once you go koi.
Once you go koi, nope, not doing that. And I did have a rhyme for it too. So, anyways,
so you're farming.
I'm farming this weekend, and I even have farm outfits. I have a farm hat.
Do you have suspenders? Overalls, I mean?
I do. I have Oshkosh bagoshes.
Where are you going to wear one strap down?
No, I'll wear both, but I have that, and then I have like a little kind of a greenish, whitish plaid, like not a flannel, but like a farm collared shirt that I wear underneath. This is the thing. I have boots. I have regular old shoes, and then I have a kind of a, not a cowboy hat, but like a farmy cowboy hat that I wear. I get into it, dude.
Straw hat?
Straw hat. That's
jug
exactly what it
with
is.
3 X's on it.
What?
A jug with 3 X's on it.
A little moonshine? There it is. No,
you gonna play the guitar over the campfire?
No, but one of them does play guitar. But no, we'll be sitting around the fireplace. They're not into moonshine. They're more growers down there.
S'mores? Oh,
s'mores for sure.
Are they showers?
By the way, s'mores, did you know, is short for s'mores, as in I would like some more.
Really?
Just saying, some people wouldn't know that. Also, my wife hates marshmallows. Did you know that?
I
Set the screen.
Detests marshmallows.
So what would she do?
No, she's not going. I'm just going.
Oh, it's just you?
Just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw someone do like the same prep for s'mores, but it was with cheese and crackers.
It's fine.
So they take the cheese and they melt it a little bit, and they take the crackers.
How do they melt it?
Well, they put it over like the fire, like not too close.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You don't want it to get like runny cheese.
No, I understand that, but what is
get a little bit gooey?
You take a marshmallow and you put it on a stick and you put it over the fire.
Yeah, you got like one of those like forks.
Tongs?
Oh, like a fondue fork,
yeah.
a little tiny fork. You put the cheese over till it's kind of bubbles and softens a bit. Then you, I see. I actually think that's fantastic.
Savory.
Yeah, a savory.
You could put
s'more.
meat on there.
I'm all for that. You could put like
meat.
What if you did this? What if you had 2 of them, and you did one with cheese, and the other you cut one of them Hickory Farms.
Dickory Dock.
Is it Hickory Farms? Hickory Farms slices of summer sausage, and then you kind of fry up the sausage on both. I think that a savory s'more, great idea.
Yeah, give me some more.
Also, God, these bug bites, man. I'm telling you, you even noticed the other day my legs are filled with bug bites. I've never seen or heard of the cheese on a stick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. I have a great idea if it works. Could you defrost a prepared store-bought mozzarella stick and put it on one of them sticks and do a mozzarella stick over the fire, and instead of doing marshmallows, you do mozzarella? Holy crap, that would be amazing. I think. Could that work scientifically?
Why
Yeah,
not?
I don't know why it wouldn't.
And you're sitting there with
Yeah,
the.
You warm it in an oven, you warm it in a microwave or whatever, you warm it over the fire.
And then you get like mozzarella stick with some campfire flavor to it.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
And a little dipping sauce.
Yes. Wow.
Just bring your brick oven pizza and you're good to go.
Nobody's talking about. We were having a good conversation there.
Too soon?
We're having a great conversation. Nobody's talking about marshmallows and cheese, guys.
Mm.
And yes, s'mores with
Would you?
I would try it one time.
Yeah, I'd try it.
But I don't think I'd like it. S'mores with Reese's peanut butter cups? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure.
The miniatures. Anyway, carne asada s'mores? I mean, I'd try it. Dave, are you going to look like the farmer from Back to the Barnyard? Is that a show? I don't know. Get a hold of the local 4-H. They usually have volunteers that'll help with stuff around the ranch for experience. When I lived in Valley Springs, my neighbor's daughter did it for a lot of folks up there. I'll be watching fireworks at the We Love America parade in Valley Springs Saturday.
Is that right?
Yes.
Dork.
Which is dork. Fireworks, Valley Springs, Loving America parade.
I don't think Valley Springs is dorky.
Okay.
So the rest of the list.
How is Sactown Sports not going to send cameras with Dave to document this farm trip? Hey, man, it's not my friend.
We don't know that they're not.
You know what? This ain't my first rodeo. Well, I'm going to a farm, but I'm just saying, like, rodeo is like farm adjacent.
So you're bringing a camera?
I bring a camera
team?
everywhere. I got a whole team there, and this is the kickoff of with Sam the Ram, which I think that's going to happen.
Really?
Cram. I think they're going to start raising goats to help eat their fields. And then take them to other fields and eat them and be one of them.
That's become like a big thing.
It has.
I've seen it a lot in Elk Grove, like just off the freeway.
Yeah,
it's
like Tom Brady and LeBron James all in a field. Groats. That sounds like a term. That sounds like a
Josh Groton. That'd be a good name for a goat.
If I said to you,
I think it'd be Stephen Boat.
I believe in Stephen Groat.
Stephen Goat.
Stephen
Vogt the Goat.
Jason, I think you sold me on Sam the Ram.
Sam the Ram?
I think Sam the Ram is. I was going with Willie. I think Sam the Ram.
Or Willie Conway Stein. So you have two country singers.
So, anyways, and tonight I am, because we're taking a picnic, a cooler in the back of the pickup to watch the fireworks tomorrow. Tonight.
Oh no, it's the fish.
And now I've got herpes.
As soon as I come back on Monday, my guys, I got bad news. I will be. I head down there. They've already got all the stuff ready to go. I will be. My big project tonight will be frying a bunch of chicken. As we like to say in the country, I'm gonna be frying up a mess of chicken tonight.
It's like you like to say.
That's just like I like to say. A mess of chicken tonight. By the way, wings and legs. Greater than sign every other piece when it comes to fried chicken? True or false?
Do not co-sign.
No. What is your favorite piece of fried chicken? The breast? Really? I love breast, but damn it. I love chicken breast, but I just feel like at some point you're just biting into a giant chunk of meat, and it gets all dry.
No, not if it's cooked properly.
Oh, okay. Well,
I like a thigh.
They're just so damn big, and the bones are weird in a thigh. It's like there's a bone here, and there's some thigh underneath, but then there's a chunk of thigh up here, and then the little rib thing under the. Wait, hold on. That's a breast.
Why the breast is just the breast on its own. If you.
Yeah, but you ever get like raw chicken thighs, and you're getting ready to cook them, and you have to like scrape some piece of organ off the ribby part of the thigh.
That's why you're saying thigh. Breast is the answer.
All right, Western Conference.
The breast of the breast.
The breast of the breast.
Of the West.
The Sacramento Kings added Darius Acuff Jr. Utah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Utah got Darren Peterson.
Your team. Dave's Jazz.
Yeah, I think so. Now let's take a quick look over in Utah. Oh, hey, look, their corporate office and everybody else.
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
Hey, good to see you. The projected starting lineup for the Utah Jazz next year: Keontae George, Darren Peterson, Lauri Markkanen, Jaren Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler.
That's good.
I want to remind everybody that Lauri Markkanen is currently playing the 3 at 7'1". Jaren Jackson, the smaller power forward.
Kings will hit him with speed.
6'10". And then you have 7'2", 260 Walker Kessler in the middle. They'll be bringing, again, if this were to stick, they'll be bringing Isaiah Collier off the bench along with Ace Bailey, last year's number 2 pick. 3? 5? What, something like that. Ace Bailey off the bench. What a great name, by the way. Yusef. No. They don't have Yusef Nurkic anymore, do they? Or do they?
I think he's a free agent.
I think he is too. Kyle Filipkowski, on and on and on. I think the Utah Jazz is the most intriguing roster in the NBA. I really do. By the way, that start
the most.
They're not the best. They're not the most talented. I just think they're incredibly intriguing because now you have a guard rotation of Keontae George, Darren Peterson, and Ace Bailey. You have a front line that goes 7'1", 6'10", 7'2". Your power forward is a former defensive player of the year. Your 3, who is a 7'1" player, again, under these depth chart circumstances, is a knockdown 3-point shooter. And the guy in the middle of the key, Walker Kessler, is just a side of beef that blocks shots. And he's an almost guaranteed 10-10 guy. I think Danny Ainge is doing a really good job with this team and rebuilding them. It's really where I would love for the Kings to be at the talent level and make up one way or the other of the Jazz in a year or two. I would be really excited. And I want to remind you, Jason and everybody else, those players I was mentioning. Ace Bailey is 19. Keontae George is 22. Jaren Jackson, the old man, at 26. Kessler, 24. Lauri Markkanen's the old man at 29. Darren Peterson is 19. You're talking about 19, 20. Isaiah Collier, 21. Keontae George, again, 22. Kessler, 20. This is an incredibly young team. Chock full of, I would say this, that front, that seven-man rotation is incredibly talented. They are going to need to bring some more folk in. But the question I have for you is this. Here's the prosecution against the Utah Jazz. Will the Utah Jazz at a much different talent level and a much different situation in some aspects, but could they run into Sacramento Kings issues where, hey, on paper, that is a buttload of talent, but do you see a potential lack of meshing issue there?
It'll be interesting to see how they mesh with that front court, but its potential looks pretty good. A lot of versatility of what they can do. I think I told you this was maybe like 2 years ago. I remember we were talking about the perfect person to kind of put with Domantas Sabonis. I always felt was Jaren Jackson Jr. because he's tall, he's long, he's a good defensive player, and he shoots threes. Where he's weaker, he's not a great rebounder. But with Sabonis, you know he's getting all the rebounds. On that team, Markkanen can get rebounds, so can Walker Kessler. So I like the front court mix. It'll be interesting to see. You kind of have to, I don't know if you have to let someone become the number one or the star. Keontae George ended up being a really good player last year, but it feels like it's all lining up for it to be Peterson, right?
Yes.
So, can Peterson, I don't know if he has to do it year one, but you've had Markkanen, you've had Jaren Jackson Jr. all be all-stars and really good players. George was kind of tracking towards that kind of player. Now can they let it be Peterson that just gets loose while these other guys continue to develop, find their ideal roles? And, I think the role identification will be important for them, but it's a really good start for getting better.
I have heard gossip that they may very well go with a Keontae George, Darren Peterson backcourt with Peterson at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
There has been some conversation about Peterson at the 2. Funny thing is, we talk about Lauri Markkanen being 7'1" and having that ability to hit threes. Just to put it in perspective, Jaren Jackson hits about as many threes a game as Keegan Murray does, and when he's going well. So you've got 2 bigs that can hit threes, two of those bigs as well, and Jaren Jackson and Kessler, are badass defensively. I got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure I don't know much about the defense of Ace Bailey or Keontae George or Darren Peterson, and I don't expect those are their strengths. They very much seem like a team that's going to have a soft defensive front three, because Markkanen's not a big defense. He's tall. He'll block some shots, but he's not a but that back end is popping.
Right.
So that's Utah. I'm very excited about them. Memphis has
they did a nice job.
I think so, Jason. Now, again, you never know. But I think, speaking of Jaren Jackson, we go back to Memphis now, which still has some great picks in their war chest. Of the 750 draft grades that you and I have both read, the consensus seems to say that Memphis probably got the best overall grade out of the draft. They have managed to add Cameron Boozer, Bennett Sturtz, and Richie Saunders, but really with Boozer now on top of that, with you that's exactly right. And I'm also, you've got Utah with those three bigs on the front line. As it is right now, they have listed Ja Morant, Cedric Coward, who was a really good young player last year, Jalen Wells, and then they've got Cam Boozer and Zach Edey. What is interesting to me is you got Boozer, Edey, and Isaiah Stewart all on your roster. I don't think they can share the floor.
Yeah, maybe two of the three, but not all three.
I think two of the three can.
I mean, to me, the Memphis question first and foremost is Ja. Like,
yes,
you can go forward with him. That you could still ride with him, but is that what they're going to do?
It doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't.
It does not sound like it.
Solve that or resolve that. I feel like they need to do, and then just go to the next, whatever the next thing is, whatever they get in return. But they need to kind of solve that.
Well, it's what we. And by the way, Cam Boozer 6'8". I know this is crazy, but honestly, it would be it just would be interesting to see if they looked at like a Coward, Wells, or whoever they get back from Morant backcourt. It would be interesting to see what Boozer at the 3, Stewart at the 4, and Edey at the 5 would look like. I know there would be issues, but God dang, imagine those sides of beef slapping together with Utah's 3 sides of beef in the front court. And the thing about Ja Morant that's so sad, we don't talk about this enough because we're too caught up in Ja Morant to the Kings, Ja Morant here, the generalities. But what's really sad is, in a different world, Ja Morant's looking at this rebirth in Memphis, and he's gone through the rebuild a little bit, and they have rebuilt rather quickly in Memphis, it would seem. I think Ja Morant is if you gave me Coward, Wells, Boozer, Edey, and Isaiah Stewart, and you're like, hey, what would be a good point guard for them? I would be like, it would be really great for them? Ja Morant, a guy who is absolutely explosive, can draw people out of the key, that absolutely can drive the paint as a point guard, but also you don't have to worry. Damn it. You don't have to worry about his defense. How we've talked about the Spurs being able to play 3 guards if they want because you have Wembanyama down low. When you got guys like Edey, Boozer, and obviously Beef Stew down low, that can compensate for being a little bit soft on the outside.
Yeah, and you talk about him, kind of a second rebuild. Like they've pivoted, not quickly, but it was Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Ja, and they could be. All 3 could be gone. 2 of the 3 are already gone.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see. That team's not finished yet. Finally, let's just real quick go to Dallas because Dallas is intriguing to me, Jason. Unlike, I think contrary to popular belief, Kyrie Irving is not retired.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine he'll play for them next year, at least at the beginning. Obviously, you've got Cooper Flagg, who's the future of the franchise and present. Now you add their coach in Dusty May, who's the defending champion out of Michigan, and he gets his guy, Morez Johnson, who I want to say Morez Johnson had like the widest level of analysis when it came to how high or how low he could go.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of people. I don't think there's anybody that thinks he's going to suck. I haven't seen that. But there's some people saying you will be surprised 5 years from now where Morez Johnson would go in a redraft, meaning a lot higher. Also, Dusty May is a little biased.
Yeah.
But
just a little.
the West just gets heavier, man.
All the time.
We haven't even gotten to a lot of these other teams, which we will get to at some point. We'll take a break. When we come back, let's look at the stars, not in the sky, but at Golden One Center, the California Classic. They're coming, and we'll talk about them next.
The Kings landed Darius Acuff Jr. at number 7. But that wasn't enough. Just before the end of the first round, Scott Perry moved back up to select UConn forward Alex Karaban as the winningest player in UConn basketball history. Will Karaban's shooting ability and championship pedigree help build a new winning culture in Sacramento?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Outgrove Honda.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It's finally Friday. Out the door, it's quite cool thanks to that Delta breeze. Pretty strong, and we'll feel that breeze throughout the day today. Expect to see a mix of sun and clouds and highs this afternoon in the lower 80s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app. Cheap, cheap.
That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. For more than 50 years, Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap. You'll find us under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 at Elk Grove Boulevard. Elk Grove Hondas are
cheap.
Did you really think Pure Talk was just going to sit back and watch America turn 250 years old without doing something awesome to celebrate? Of course not. That's why they're raising $250,000 for America's Warrior Partnership by the end of July. America's Warrior Partnership is on the front line of preventing veteran suicide. They've had extraordinary success, and here's how you can help. When you switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk this month, you'll be invited to round up to support America's Warrior Partnership. No pressure, but if you do, Pure Talk will match your donation dollar for dollar. And to further celebrate 250 years of our extraordinary democratic republic, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for just $34.99 a month. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. That's pound 250, say Mike Rowe. And happy birthday to us.
Don't miss out on the biggest action sports event happening in Sacramento this June. Tickets are now live for MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026. See nearly 100 of the world's best skate, BMX, and Moto X athletes compete at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Music performances featuring electronic music icon Cascade on Friday, June 26th, and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard, and music producer DJ Subtronics on Saturday, June 27th. Score your tickets today at xgames.com.
Catch every soccer tournament match live on the big screens at Super Taco. Join Sactown Sports 1140 for the ultimate viewing parties. Win official jerseys, gift cards, and epic merchandise while enjoying great food. Bring your friends, wear your colors, and catch the action. Super Taco. Great food, great fun. See you there.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Feel the force at Star Wars Night with the Sacramento River Cats. Join us at Sutter Health Park on Saturday, July 11th for themed fun, costumes, and summertime baseball under the lights. It's one of the most popular nights of the season. Get your tickets now at rivercats.com.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman. Russell Dickerson. Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com.
Struggling to find your perfect Ram truck? Look no further. Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland has the best selection of hard-to-find Ram heavy duties. And right now you can save up to $14,000 off MSRP on new 2026 Ram 2500 and 3500s. Your new Ram is waiting at hobletdodge.com.
$14,000 total net savings on select new 2026 Ram 2500 Laramie after $10,500 dealer discount. Incentives include $500 on the job upfit for eligible upfit, $1,000 Hoblet business owner bonus with proof of business ownership, $1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in. 10 of this net savings, see dealer for details.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 52, Hufanga's helping hand.
The 49ers beat Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers 13-10 in the divisional round in January of 2022 thanks to a block punt by Jordan Willis that was returned for a touchdown by Talanoa Hufanga to tie the game at 10. Here's a very hoarse Greg Papa.
They blocked the punt. They blocked the punt of Bjork as it's rolling free.
Pick it
on
up.
the goal line of 49ers.
Hufanga!
Scoop it. And Talanoa Hufanga scored. Touchdown. San Francisco.
Robbie Gould would kick the game-winning field goal as time expired, and the 49ers win and advance without scoring an offensive touchdown in the game.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Love E40. Bringing us back. You know what? I'm not going to
up on us.
You know what?
Oh, that was too far?
It's one of my favorite bits to do, but that one will actually piss people off. Too short. Bringing us back on a Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Shams firework. Piccolo Pete.
Sparkler.
A Shams sparkler. The Oklahoma City Thunder are trading.
Spots we got it first.
Yeah, yes, I'm sorry.
Mini breaking news.
I stepped on
Mini
that.
breaking news.
Thank you.
Sactown Spots.
What is it?
Mini breaking news. Sactown Spots.
Spots.
Mini breaking news.
The Thunder.
Feel the thunder?
Lightning and the Thunder are trading sharpshooter.
Oh wow, he got commentary.
He got an editorial
Yes.
in there. Isaiah Joe.
Say it ain't so.
I will not go. Turn the lights on. Carry me home.
To the Kings.
To the Pistons.
Oh.
For not one, but 2 future second-round picks. The Pistons pick here. Listen.
Here go the Thunder being cheap.
Shams commentary here. The Pistons pick up a stellar wing shooter for Cade Cunningham. Joe averaged 11.1 points in 21.2 minutes per game while shooting 42.3% on 6 3-point attempts per game. And the Thunder have now accumulated 4 second-round picks in separate trades of Joe and Aaron Wiggins. That sounds weird. It makes it sound like they traded Joe Wiggins. This isn't Joe and Aaron Wiggins.
Okay.
See.
What are the Thunder doing?
They're clearing room.
To get Giannis from Miami.
Yeah, right. I think a lot of this has to do one way or the other with Isaiah Hartenstein is what I'm guessing.
And some aprons.
Aprons. Let's go to this. All right.
Right after Too Short.
Right. It's Too Short and it tastes of biscuit. We love playing these Coach Calipari clips. This is him talking about, did the Kings get a load management guy in Darius Acuff?
Because Cal, you obviously have been responsible for sort of guiding young men into this league for a really long time. You've done it more than anyone, I think, at this point. And now Darius is just the latest. How much pride does that bring you?
No, I was so happy. He knows I wanted him to go higher in the draft, but I said, okay, this is going to work. He's working and going to be with an owner that absolutely wants him. Scotty coached his dad. I mean, he's going to be looked after as he grows because part of this is going to be growth. But I got to tell you one thing, folks. He could have shut it down this year, and he did not. He could have shut it down because of his toe. And it wasn't crazy, but hard to run. It's hard to play with the speed you need to. It's hard to defend. The last 12 games, he played that way. Would not sit out a game. Had to keep him in a boot. He didn't practice some.
And we heard that here, too, when Cal was on with us. The optimistic side will say that, maybe part of Acuff's defensive issues was the toe. Here's my defense. Here's my defense for his lack of defense. He hurt his toe the final 12 games of the year. Calipari told him to focus on offense because he didn't want him wasting time on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
So what we saw as lackluster defense was really Acuff just prioritizing his energy and toe issues. Is that flying?
I was waiting for that. Energy.
Dang it. I always forget that I say the thing.
But what I will say, and I don't know that this will happen, but what you hope for if you're the Kings, first and foremost, you want them to be better defensively. I mean, I think it's fair to ask that of any player. There's two ends to the court. It should be a priority. Everybody works in their offense. That's how you get there. That's your skill. That's your ability to put the ball in the basket or create for others, or in this case for Acuff, looks like he has both.
Yes.
But you can also turn into, and this is unfair to do comps, but like there was a time where Jokic was taken off the floor because he wasn't good defensively. Steph Curry has been taken off the floor because he isn't good defensively or wasn't. Brunson in those like last second possessions in the finals was off the floor. But for the bulk of the game, those guys are on the floor because they're too good offensively. They're too important. So I think even Coach Cal had said that something like that. Well, or in that clip he played earlier, he said with an expletive, but his offense was so good, I didn't give a bleep about his defense. So, I mean, it's not as cavalier as that, but I think you have to go, if he's that special offensively or can become that you deal with it. And obviously you want him to work on it.
Yes.
But, you know, if it's a late game situation and they're up 2, okay. So bring in Keegan, bring in, or maybe bring in
the new guy.
Yeah.
The new kid.
I just blanked on his name.
Stern, Elliott, Fred, Isaiah, Sharp, Manuel Sharp.
Thank you. Him or someone else or whatever. And, you know, if you have a timeout left and you get the stop and you need the offense, then you bring it back. I mean, there's ways to work around that at the end of games. But, yeah, I'm sure it'll be a point of emphasis. And if it's one of those things that, like, I don't know how you would be wired, but, like, if you were drafted 7th and everyone's like, Carmichael Dave, man, he's a first guy since Pete Maravich and all this stuff to lead the SEC in points and assists. But his defense, it's like, I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you lack of defense.
Yeah.
Now,
Sacramento media.
You know what the from the text line, they say in regards to what you just said, they say we totally agree.
Because of the toe.
Because of the toe. They even spelled it TOE.
Is it Sacramento with an E?
Sacramento. I like how Darius Acuff, you can't spell it without Sac. Have you seen the little thing where it says Darius in small and then SAC for us and then Acuff at AC and then the UFF in little letters? They're again, Kings. I know you make enough money, but if you're not making those T-shirts, you.
And Dave's an idea guy.
I'm just trying. Help me help you.
Yeah.
Help me.
You'd wear that shirt.
I would wear that, of course, absolutely.
Is it going to be Acuff Jr. or just Darius Acuff?
Oh, let's try that again. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's a great question. I have been wondering. I've actually been getting asked because a lot of times we can.
Remember that year when the Kings came back from, or the next, like it was a new season and like everybody was a third, like Frank Mason the third.
God, yeah.
Marvin Bagley the
Harry Giles,
Ben McLemore. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, like what are all these? We were just a team of thirds.
Yeah,
and
Hello, you've reached Scott Moak.
Oh, you wanted to get his intro?
Yes.
Does he just block you now?
I don't know. It's 8:40. He's on He's probably listening. It's probably. And by the way, did you notice it rang and then went to it?
Yeah.
That sounds like an ignore.
He might be on the phone.
With who?
Let's see.
Does Sac Republic have like some big stuff happening?
Yes, they do.
What if he was talking to his wonderful mother or father?
Or father. It'd be great. They're great people.
Hello, mother.
Maybe his lovely wife.
Could be.
Maybe one of his beautiful children, Evan Asher. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the principal of their kid's school because he just got expelled.
What if it's the president of Malaysia?
That's a possibility.
Okay, can I say something? If it turns out that Moak was on the phone with the president of Malaysia, is that the all-time called shot? Ever in the history of the show?
Yeah, I would actually be a little concerned.
The most, there would be...
something's wrong with
Like we're in a simulation?
Yeah.
Especially since they have a prime minister. I don't know.
Well, actually.
They're stupid. Beam Team says in the chat, he probably doesn't want to be live on air. Come on, dude.
Oh.
Please.
Everybody wants
We've
to be
done
live
this
on air.
many.
Are we live?
Many times.
Is this
We'll
live?
do it live. California Classic coming up. Darius Acuff, Alex Karaban, and Emanuel Sharp for the Kings.
Let's see him. Let's go.
In game one, what is it? Is it July 4th?
4th, 5th, and 6th, yeah.
So on America's 250th birthday, what better way to celebrate than Acuff versus Brown?
Is that what it is? That's the first
matchup? I think
matchup?
it is. Mikel Brown Jr.
Let's
of
go.
the Nets with Josh Jefferson and Tyler Bilodeau. The Warriors will have Yaxel Foley Lendeborg and Leger Jones, and the Bucks will be there with Braden Burrs, Nate. Okay, I was told it was Ament, but like Jeff Ament of Pearl Jam a long time ago by somebody that I thought knew things, but apparently it's Ament like amen.
Okay.
Nate Ament and Malik Lewis. So a lot of Utes.
Good names. Good people in the draft.
Good names, good Utes. California Classic. Are we giving away tickets at some point? I instantly regret asking that out loud on the air in case we're not.
We did.
We already did?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. If you got those tickets, congratulations. Well, coming up next, what's on, what's not.
Not Dave.
And we'll go streaking. And then we're going to take a nice long Friday look at the Kings offseason so far, Jason.
Yeah.
We'll do that at 9 a.m. All coming up right here on Sactown.
The Kings officially got their guy. Following a breakout season at Arkansas, Darius Acuff Jr. is headed to Sacramento. After adding one of the most electric scorers in college basketball, has Scott Perry officially found the new face of the franchise.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-330-8323 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-330-8323. That's 800-330-8323. What do you have to lose? Call 800-330-8323. Again, 800-330-8323.
Cheap, cheap. That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap, cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are
cheap, cheap.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Dawn or dusk, I'm on the hunt. Skeeter here, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District, and I'm wearing Skeeter Vision, night vision goggles that light up skeeters at dawn or dusk like the 4th of July. Mosquito, 12 o'clock. Got him. So fight the bite by wearing long sleeves and pants at dawn or dusk when they're most active. Apply insect repellent and drain stagnant water. It's a breeding ground.
Dawn or dusk, the Sacramento Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you to fight the bite. For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
Your concert lineup is stacked with can't-miss shows on the Sactown Sports Live events calendar. It all starts July 19th when country legend Willie Nelson takes the stage at Ironstone Amphitheater. Then Cole Wetzel rocks Lake Tahoe Amphitheater at Caesars Republic July 24th. August heats up with Santana and the Doobie Brothers at Toyota Amphitheater August 8th. The Sacred Souls at Hard Rock Live Sacramento, August 12th. David Lee Roth at Thunder Valley, August 14th. And a huge night, August 16th with Kane Brown at Ironstone Amphitheater and Toto at Toyota Amphitheater. Keep it rolling, August 19th with the Black Crows and Whiskey Myers at Toyota Amphitheater. Ty Myers takes over Lake Tahoe Amphitheater August 22nd. September brings Sac Top for 2 back-to-back nights at Lake Tahoe Amphitheater September 11th and 12th. Then, don't miss Leonard Skinner October 2nd at Ironstone Amphitheater and Ashley Cook October 10th at Ace of Spades. Stay up to date with every show on the Sactown Sports live events calendar. Find all the details at sactownsports.com.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
France and Norway.
Specifically
the forwards for France and Norway, Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. They face off at 12 today. They both have 4 goals in 2 games so far in the World Cup. We'll see if that streak continues today.
Skinny Mbappe. Skinny Mbappe. All night and day.
Banger.
Is Erling Haaland the best athlete ever named sort of after a country? Brody Brazil is not an athlete. Donnie Columbia was probably from a movie.
America Ferrera was an actress.
Yeah.
Ty France is a Major League Baseball player.
Dakota Prescott, that's a state, so that doesn't count. Isn't there somebody Canada? No. There's got to be another athlete that has a country in their name, even though it's not spelled like Holland, but it's still Holland.
And it's the Netherlands.
I know. So is there another athlete in history whose name is sort of named after a country, but not really, that's even approaches Erling Haaland? Also, you see this often. I wonder if, do we know, Chris, you're the Erling Haaland expert. Oh, is it really? Are we going to be mad? We're going to be mad.
Hang on.
Are we going to be mad? All right, he's checking. Is Erling, is that a popular name in the Netherlands? Do we know that? Is that like Dave?
I don't know. I'm guessing it will be in Norway.
That's what I'm saying, or wherever.
Yeah,
well, he's from Leeds.
We're missing.
He was born in Leeds.
Whatever. That's where he's from. That's like Aaron Judge is from Sacramento.
Okay. This will be the quick. I won't even have to give you much of a hint. Who's the greatest basketball player ever?
Michael.
Oh, yeah.
God dang it. Even to the point where in the World Cup they're playing, it's like Jordan took out Turkey. It's like, well, that's not the first, whatever. Oh, man. Michael Jordan. Okay, so he's better. Well, there you go. On your Mount Rushmore of athletes with countries sort of in their names, Michael Jordan and Erling Haaland are certainly 2 of the faces. Maybe it's just a Mount Rush.
Chad Pennington.
Oh, I didn't think about Chad.
Who's the best Chad?
Roofer.
The best?
What, Mount Chadmore?
No, like sports athlete named Chad.
Chad Pennington, Chad.
Ocho Cinco.
Ooh,
Chad Johnson.
Chad Johnson. I know we shouldn't be spending any time on this, guys, but whatever. No, there's nobody named Albania. Now I'm going through.
There's a guy. His name's Albert Bania.
There's not a China. Yeah, you talked about France. That's a great point. Gambia, Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Grenada, too. Ooh, there's 2 Guineas. There's Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Is there an India? I mean, I know there's an India, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Jonathan.
Oh, Kathy Ireland.
There you go.
Not an athlete.
Stephen Ireland. He was an athlete.
Who's he?
He's a midfielder.
Oh, what about Luxembourg Johnson?
Wasn't he just taken by the Warriors?
Oman. No. Oh, is there a Panama? No. A Peru? A Poland? Well, there's Portugal the man. That's yeah, I think you guys got it. I think you got it.
Fernando Venezuela.
I think that's it, man. I think, yeah. Unless there's a Terry Vietnam out there, I think you nailed it. Well done. Well, if that's the case, then who's not?
Derek Djibouti.
Oh, we're still doing that? The Washington Nationals.
Oh.
They had a 4-game series with the Phillies. They lost 3 of the 4, and they allowed 4-game tying or go-ahead homers in the 9th inning in their series. It's the most allowed by any team in a single series in MLB history.
Who are they, the A's?
Yeah, right? Nice comeback, A's.
Yeah.
About freaking time.
Let's go.
Let's go. No, Eric Davis is not a country. Some think it is, but it's its own little place. All right, let's go streaking, please. Got to pick this back up.
Go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
All right.
Let's see how we're doing. Oh, by the way, we're going to update the season totals. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Dave was the Triple Crown leader.
Yeah.
Chris seemed
Wait, was?
Well, let's see if he still is. Dave, currently you're batting for the season with today's totals yet to be revealed. 261, 6 home runs, and 6 home runs and 26 RBI.
Okay.
So 261, 6, and 26.
Yep.
I'm batting.
That's a respectable job.
Yeah. I'm batting 231
Woof.
with 5 homers and 22 RBI.
Okay.
So right now you're beating me in all 3 categories.
Sure am.
Chris is batting 277.
Wow.
New show leader with 5 home runs, so tied with me, and tied with you with 26 RBI. So you each own a category and are tied for the 3rd category.
Well,
I'm bringing up the rear.
I wish they'd taken Dansby Swanson a couple of days ago. He had a day.
Only if. But what did we do yesterday? Dave, you're at 1. I'm at 0. Chris is at 6. I'm at 0, and I took Nick Kurtz, who went 0 for 4 with an RBI.
Well, I mean, he got an RBI. Yeah, a tough
not a hit. Yeah, a tough run.
You're like me around the greens, trying to chip.
Well, Dave, you're at 1 trying to get to 2. You took Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo.
Sorry, that was for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for who? Jung-Hoo Lee. Think
Who
about
I wanted,
tomorrow.
but Dave picked
Jung-Hoo Lee. Song Blue by Neil Diamond.
Gotcha. He got it 4 times. He got 1 hit and 3 RBI.
What song? Oh, that's good. What song did I realize yesterday on the golf course I can sing your name to?
You're right. You were singing it.
Jason Ross. It's Jason Ross. And the funny thing is, I know what it was.
Then Kelly was singing it.
This literally happened. We're driving around. Here, turn that down for a second. We're driving around the golf cart, and then you're getting ready to hit or something. I'm like, Jason Ross, take me home to the place. And Kelly's like, what's that? And I was like, and this is literally what I said to Kelly Brothers on the golf course. I said, I just figured out that I can sing Jason's name to the tune of Country Roads. And then I realized when I said that out loud, because he really didn't respond, I was like, who even says that sentence? And what world are we living in where somebody would say that? But then about 2 minutes later, Kelly didn't just start singing Country Roads. I think he got to the bridge.
Oh, yeah, he was going for a while.
He was singing it for the next 5 minutes.
But I don't think he said my name in it.
No, he just said Country Roads, take me home. And then he just kept singing it for the rest of the hole.
You put it in his ear, and he was ready to go. Hello.
I thought you would have gone with, his name is Jason Ross. He's a really good Jason, and he's Ross.
It's funny. I almost went with that too. It's so weird, but I for some reason
surprised you didn't do that.
I'm surprised the other one didn't know. Yeah,
me too. So 1 for 4 with 3 RBI for Jung-Hoo Lee. Chris was at 6, trying to get to 7. He took Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, VGJ.
I know. He's at 4 plate appearances yesterday, and he got
0 hits.
Oh, yeah, he gets this one. Harmonies, and it's sad. Everyone's crying.
Brings in
Sorry
Boyz
for
II Men.
Lot Squad. I'll make up for it.
He let you down. He actually brought Boyz II Men in for that.
Jason Ross.
All right, guys, pack up your stuff.
Jason Ross. Jason Ross. Jason Ross. Jason Ross. Jason Ross. Freaking Jason Ross. I love that. That works too.
That one does.
Should that be our new promo?
All right.
Why does anyone listen?
I listen for my name.
Did people lose a bet?
I don't know. Or win one. All right. Who you guys picking today?
Take me down to a Jason Ross City. I'm going to be doing that all weekend now. I will
On the farm.
Give me Mike Witt Jr.
Who?
Mike Witt. Or no, his kid.
What's his name?
Crap. Bobby.
Oh, I was going to say
give me Rob Witt.
Rob Witt?
Yeah,
Okay.
Robbie Witt.
I'm going to take, every time I play this guy, pick this guy, he does nothing. So
might as well pick him.
Yes, exactly. Let me make sure he's been playing here because I gave up on him. Yeah, let's do it. Sal Stewart.
Nice.
Sal.
Jason Ross back again. Doing a little Sactown swing. Chris?
You got to do this one for me, Billy.
Yeah.
McGonagall.
Kevin McGonigal.
All right. Let's get back on track for the final
Do
hour.
we
Let's
have
give
to?
the audience something.
You gave them what they wanted.
I don't think so. We'll take a break. You know what? Sometimes you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes,
Put that in a song.
Put that in a song.
My song.
You can't always get Jason Ross, but if you try sometimes, you just might find.
He's on from 6 to 10.
We'll be back after this.
With Darius Acuff Jr., Alex Karaban, and Emanuel Sharp, the 2026 draft class for the Kings is officially complete. Alongside Maxime Reyno, Nick Clifford, and a promising young core of players, do Scott Perry and Doug Christie have the right foundation to bring winning basketball back to Sacramento.
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Toyota's 4th of July sales event is on. This is the season for more. This 4th of July, get 3.99% APR plus $500 finance cash on 2026 Tacoma SR5. Or get 2.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on Tundra. Make the most of summer in a new Toyota truck. Don't miss the 4th of July sales event. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premier rated credit and can't be combined with other offers. Cashback offer excludes Tundra TRD Pro and 6/30/26.
Thunder, feel the thunder.
It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration. The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys 1,000 licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, I'm Justin Gingery. One of the most common questions I receive is, what makes us different from other law firms? At Gingery, Hammer & Associates, we handle your case from beginning to the end. Whether your case reaches a settlement, whether it must go into litigation, or whether it has to go all the way to trial, we will be with you along the entire way. And because we are committed to your case, we are as invested as you are in making sure you get the outcome you deserve.
When you get an injury, just call Gingery.
Capital Casino is conveniently located in downtown, 411 16th Street, and has been a part of the greater Sacramento area for over 20 years. They offer the best variety of games in the region in a safe and friendly environment, and there's plenty of parking, all well lit and monitored by security. Come have a great meal at the cafe and restaurant inside. Capital Casino has the best food, the best service, and the best action. But please always remember to gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Yep. It's Friday. Hey, MC's bringing up Bugle Boys in the chat. Shout out, Bugle Boys. Remember Bugle Boys? Pants?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Bugles, the chips.
Nah.
Wasn't the Bugle Boys the bad guys in DuckTales?
Who were they really?
I thought they were the Bugle Boys.
Were they the Bugle Boys?
Then they sing, if you gotta fight
for your right to Jason. Just gonna add that to everything.
Bugle Boys pants. I don't think I ever owned those.
Really? I think I had a Bugle Boy pair or two. I am 63 years old. My TNC surf design shirt, Billabong tank top with my puka shell necklace, and went through a phase in junior high with everyone else.
Did you have Vans?
I did.
They were the Beagle Boys.
Dogs.
Did you have? Let's see, what else? You said Billabong?
I had a Swatch.
Stussy?
I never had Stussy.
Okay.
No, but I'm aware of Stussy. I never did have Stussy. It's like Billabong, TNC,
Maui and Sons,
Maury Boogie, bodyboard stuff. Yeah. I was just a poser surf guy.
You were surfing in Sacramento?
I was yeah.
Dave, did you have a skateboard?
I did. I had a couple.
Were you a skater?
I had a couple skateboards growing up. No,
I was never very good at skateboarding.
Horrible at skateboarding, dude. I was so jealous because I also grew up with a couple people that were really good, and we lived on a little court, and they made this little ramp. Their dad made them a ramp, and then they just not a half pipe, but like a quarter pipe, and they'd be doing all this crap, and I'd go super slow up to it, and then go off the corner and be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah, there were kids that would skateboard to school, and it was a pretty good distance away. I mean, man.
Yeah, I've seen that. I see people when I see people on the road skateboarding for transportation, I'm always so worried for them. Dude, you're going this one guy's going downhill on a street and just skateboarding along. Yeah, it's bro, how do you? Those things don't have brakes. I know you can do the thing where you step on the back and it, and they don't have a helmet. Hey, come on, kid. You're screwing around.
Call it in. How about the thing? I don't even know what it's called now that it's you're standing up on what looks like a ball, but you're standing on the side of it, and that little thing just
scoots around.
Yeah, it's not a Segway. I don't know. I
know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen.
And they go fast.
They do. No, I've seen that was a thing for a while. At one point, like everybody's going to have things like that. That's how you get around. Eventually, we're just going to be sedentary completely. We're just not going to move.
AI will move us.
It's called a one-wheel.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of.
How about a unicycle?
I was just going to say, when was the last time you saw a unicycle outside of a circus?
You
gone to circuses a lot?
I've been
What
to a
was
circus.
the last time you went to the circus?
I went to, it's not Barnum and Bailey anymore, isn't it? Didn't they like merge with Ringling Brothers? I went probably about 10 years. Guys, I'd take the kids every year.
Okay.
I take the kids
every year.
No, it would be kind of like how the Olympics work. We'd alternate. We do like Harlem Globetrotters one year.
You go to the winter circus, the summer circus.
Yes, we do Harlem Globetrotters, the circus, Disney on Ice, and then some
Rodeo.
other and then the PBR.
PBR.
Those were our big events growing up with the kids they loved, and there's some other garbage on ice. We'd always do the on ice crap for Avery.
Garbage.
It's
for Avery.
You know, something on it. Everything was on ice. Bourbon on ice. Took my wife to that.
Yeah.
You know, from the 916. I love these questions on a Friday. Dave, I'm going to make a homemade batch of chili. Would you prefer ground beef or a ground sirloin? I'm going to go off the reservation here. I'm a ground beef guy in chili. And I
Why
know
is it off the reservation?
Because I think most people would say, "Oh, steak," or "I cut up a tri-tip," or nah. I think keep.
Could you do ground turkey?
I'm not
ground turkey's good.
So here's the thing: I'm not a ground turkey fan, and it's just mental.
Yeah, it is.
It's totally mental. But ground turkey in chili is one of the like that because you just don't. You cannot tell the difference. You can't. I feel like if I bite into a turkey burger, I can tell. I can tell.
Okay.
But if it's, you know, ground turkey and chili is great. You know, there's people too that they refuse to put beans in their chili. They're pure. Get out of here.
Yeah.
The Paya's chili.
No beans?
We use beans.
Okay.
With hamburger and chorizo and mix them together.
See,
I'm good with that.
I can't say anything negative against it. I will just say I don't like any other meat but ground beef in my chili.
But you'd eat it.
I would 100. I'll bet you
like chorizo.
Yeah, I do love chorizo. I would 100%. You know, chili is actually a lot healthier than people think. I'm not saying chili is like the healthiest thing in the world, but when you really think about it, if you drain the grease out, it's lean beef and then vegetables and beans and all that. Like, it's good, man.
Yeah.
And it's a fun thing to eat.
Yeah, it is.
The next day.
Mm.
All right.
Have to ask your family. It's fun for them.
Not fun for them. No, really,
Take
really.
that to the farm.
Really not fun for them at all, but it's fun for me. So far this offseason, Jason Ross, the Sacramento Kings have drafted Darius Acuff at number 7.
Good pick.
Your question, will he get the starting point guard spot right away? I think he already has it. I think he had it the moment they said, diddling, diddling, ding, ding. He was the starting point guard.
Okay, you asked me, I don't know, 2 days ago maybe, would you sign Westbrook? Let's just pretend that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance you?
Nope.
I mean, I'm with you. I'd start Acuff, but
zero.
Russ would be off the bench or whatever veteran point guard. Like, nope, you could still be the mentor. You could still teach him practice, all that stuff, and you'll play. It's just it's Acuff's job.
This certainly shouldn't be the reason behind anything a basketball team does. But I can just tell you as an aside, if Darius Acuff is not if he's healthy and is not starting game 1, the fans might actually riot. They might actually riot. No, he'll be unless he. I mean, I say
at minimum he's got to be playing like a bunch of minutes. Like I know it's always it doesn't matter if you start, but at this point it's also like the messaging, right? Like you're the piece. You're not the piece, but a piece of what we're going to do going forward. And then you find out if he's not. Hopefully we don't get to that spot, but.
There's a train of thought with some people that in order to train your kids how to swim, you take them by the arm and the leg and you toss them 20 feet in the air and you let them drop in the pool and say, figure it out, okay?
20 is pretty high.
I don't agree with that thought, but I think that's going to be Darius Acuff in the NBA. I think they're just going to take him and go, wee, and then now swim, dude.
Yeah.
Figure it out. So 100. I shouldn't say 100%. I'll say 99.9 because I guess you have to allow for he comes out into training camp, and it's like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport when he gets the crap in his eye from Chung-Li and, like, he can't make a shot. Like, he could have, like, such a horrible training camp that he doesn't even look like an NBA player. Mm-hmm. That's like 0.01%.
Yeah.
Other than that happening, dude is starting at point guard. The Kings traded the 34 pick and a future second-round pick to get Alex Karaban. Where does Karaban fit in? I'm seeing a lot of interesting competing things on Karaban. One of them, seem to see a lot of he's a 3-and-D guy. But then I also see a lot that's like, well, he'll hit you three. He's not much of a defensive guy. Be very curious to find out where that if that defense is going to happen or not.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel like, right now that he would be ahead of Keegan, that he'd be ahead of Hunter. I think there's other options, but he's also just starting too, and he's in a different spot than Acuff. So, yeah, what can he provide? That shooting, though, will be nice if he can do that.
Well, you're talking about a team last year that sucked. They were poop from three.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's injuries. But I think putting Karaban in there, I don't think they're bringing Karaban in there to ride the bench the whole time. No disrespect, but I don't think Karaban's going to be a Doug McDermott from last year. I don't think we're going to go 5 games without seeing Karaban.
I see what you're saying.
I imagine he'll be in the rotation. Matt, you're on with Dave and Jason. Good morning.
Hey, Dave and Jason. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Great.
Hey, so I've been racking my brain with a bunch of buddies post-draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's some moves to be made potentially. We don't know what the final roster construction is going to look like. As it stands right now, how do you guys see a starting 5 going out there as far as potentially moving Keegan back to the 3, maybe getting a Reynolds Sabonis front court going? I was just wondering your guys' thoughts on that.
No, thank you, Matt. We actually that was one of the things we talked about very early in the show. 3 for Madness was what would be the lineup to maximize wins. And remember, with the new draft lottery rules, it's not as verboten to win games as it was last year. Or what would be the best lineup to maximize the future. Acuff will start. LaVine, if he's on the team, will, I'm certain, start. Keegan Murray will start. Domantas Sabonis will start. Do you disagree with any of those 4?
I think those are all spot on.
Okay, so now it comes down to, do they re-sign Precious Achiuwa and put him at the 4 and move Keegan to the 3, which I think is his natural position? Do they put Keegan Murray and DeAndre Hunter at the 3 and the 4? I don't think in a starting lineup they're going to play 2 of Sabonis, Reyno, and Cardwell. I don't think they will start those, at least not in the beginning. But as we talked about earlier, I'd like to see the mix of sharing 2 of those 3 on the floor.
And the other option, which I don't know, that's very likely based on reading the rumors, but DeMar DeRozan could be back, be. But, and I could see him starting if he were back, but that's looking less likely.
I think so. I think what's going to happen, I think I can't guarantee you DeMar DeRozan won't be here next year with the Kings. What's like below guarantee? Whatever it is below guarantee, like I would bet serious money he wouldn't be here. And I think probably a little bit of that is going to be, they've got apron and cap issues and all that. But I think part of that, too, is they do want to re-sign Precious Achiuwa. I think some of that money may go Achiuwa's way. I don't think Achiuwa's getting, a 5-year, $100 million deal.
Yeah, nor should he. No. But, he did some nice things here. I guess my thought would be I would rather trade. My choices would be keep DeMar DeRozan, trade DeMar DeRozan. I'm not a big fan, me personally, of waiving him and stretching him. But if it's because you have to, in a sense, to free up some other options, can you find a trade partner? And obviously, I would think they're trying. The other part is, if you waive him, I feel like you're also trying to do right, but it's almost a thank you to DeMar as well.
Yes, yes.
He was a pro. He was here. He didn't enjoy winning 22 games, but he was great. He was out there doing his part and being a leader. But I think, it could be like, hey, look, I know you can maybe get one more run at this with a team that might be, I could see Miami going, hey, look, if you guys waive him, we'll jump in there, or whoever else might want him. That could be a thank you to him for doing that. But I just hope he could find a trade partner first.
We talked earlier too, Jason, about Dylan Cardwell and the idea of is this a real dude, or are we getting, excited and it's one of those crappy teams standout type of thing? I don't know. We haven't really spent a lot of time on Precious Achiuwa. I don't have the foggiest what the hell Precious Achiuwa is. I really don't. He did not have a team last year. He came into Sacramento, and to be honest with you, for the first few months he was here, he came relatively early to Sacramento in God, when did he play with? When did he come to us? Whenever that was.
In November, right?
Yeah, I want to say it was. And he was very pedestrian. Okay, for the month of, what are we doing here? November, December. Okay, for the month of January, looks like. 7 points, 7.7 points, 6 boards, 22, 23 minutes. But as you get towards the end of the year, February 26th, the last game of February, he had 29 points and 12 boards with 4 assists and 3 steals in 33 minutes against the Mavs. Then he goes 8 points, 18 points. Then against New Orleans on March 5th, 29 points, 12 boards, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal in 41 minutes. Then he has, 13, 6, 14. 25 points, 13 boards against the Clippers on March 14th. 20 points and 11 boards against the Jazz on March 15th. And then, 10, 12, 14, 16, 16, blah, blah, blah. 28 points against Toronto April 1st. 28 points, 19 boards. You remember that game. And then the final game of the year against Portland, 27 points, 11 boards, 4 assists in 35 minutes. Look, man, is Precious Achiuwa a guy that's capable of giving you a double-double and the occasional 20, 30-point game? Well, let's say, 20, 25-point game a night? Or are those just – I don't know why he can do it in some games, and it wasn't just like 1 or 2. Why he can do it in a handful of games. I understand matchups and all that, but I don't know what the hell he is. Is he some bench guy averaging single digits, or is he a real deal 4?
Yeah, it's amazing how he wasn't on a roster. Like,
right.
He had been in this league. He'd been on a couple teams, and he was really good here. And I think, while he was doing that last year, I think the common thought was, well, this is great to see him do this, but he's getting money to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think he really liked the fit.
I think so, too.
And vice versa. So sometimes there's a value in a player that feels wanted and liked and got an opportunity and was given that. And I think Precious, I think he really enjoyed it here.
Career high in points scored last year at 10.1 points in just 24 minutes, which was not a career high, near it, but not there. Funny enough, Precious Achiuwa was in his 7th, I believe, season last year, 7th or 8th. He was the number 20 pick of the 2020 NBA draft, first round. To Miami, and he is just 26. He'll be 27 at the start of the year next year. So obviously you wouldn't want to make some long-term commitment, but he's also 6'8", 250.
Yeah.
He is a slab of beef, and you need that down low. I don't know. That's an interesting thing for Scott Perry to figure out.
Yeah, I've been a tough guy, been a guy that's been reliable, and I think also what will be the price point of signing him. That'll be the interesting part too.
Let's go to the phone lines, 1-809-12-1140. Good morning, Tin. You're on with Dave and Jason.
Good morning, Dave and Jason. Hey, I think that Darius Acuff Jr. can be the next Rookie of the Year. I mean, when was the last time we had guards with that award? Derrick Rose, you look at Tyreek with Sacramento. My point here is that he has Russell Westbrook to mentor him, so the chances of that happening are very likely.
Well, he is the 3rd favorite. In the Rookie of the Year vote. 3rd favorite or 4th favorite in the Rookie of the Year voting. I think he is the 4th favorite. We talked about that the other day. I don't know if Russ is going to be back. I would say it's 70-30 against, but we've been wrong before. I know we want to hold on to things. I know that we want successes, little successes. I want everything in the world for any Kings player. I do. I'm into it when they make an All-Star game. I'm into it when they get on All-NBA. I love it. You want to see your players be successful. I'd love if Acuff was Rookie of the Year because it means he obviously had a great rookie year. I just don't want that to be part of the push. And I don't want to see what happened to Darius Acuff. I don't want to see what happened to Tyreke Evans happen to Darius Acuff, where you're just given the keys, you're given all the usage, and then it's not necessarily in Tyreek's case, it wasn't conducive to team building and winning because you had Paul Westphal, rest his soul, but the king of the 1-4 flat when it came to Tyreke. Clear everybody out,
let him go to
give
work.
Tyreke the ball, and let him go to work. Yeah, it's fun, and 20-5 and Rookie of the Year, and that's neat. Meanwhile, nobody wants to play with him. Right. Nobody wants to play with him because it's boring. And then when you do in the rare times you do get the ball, you better force some shots because you're in a contract year and you can't afford to be averaging 4 points a game. So it just makes for your turn, my turn basketball. I would love it if you won Rookie of the Year, but I hope it's in the flow of the game.
It's more important for him to be a certified piece of the future of this team than Rookie of the Year, though you'll take the Rookie of the Year part, but your point is perfect. Like, he could be Tyreek, and that was a great rookie year, but there wasn't a lot after that. No. So rather have more of a franchise guy than a Rookie of the Year, if you have to choose one of the two.
The other second-round pick, Jason Ross, number 45, Emanuel Sharp. What did I hear? Kelvin Sampson, I think, did an interview yesterday with somebody, said he spoke to Scott Perry. Perry made it clear that there is a road to the road, that there is a path to the rotation for Emanuel Sharp. They didn't draft him just to sit. I think they look. I know it's real easy to say, and this isn't apples and apples, but I think the easiest way for Kings fans to digest this is a little bit of a Keon Ellis replacement. You've got a bit of an undersized, although Sharp's an inch and a half, 2 inches shorter than Keon was. But you have an undersized guard here that will check guys bigger than him, that can guard 2, maybe 3 positions, who is very good from outside. The big knocks on him are his shot creation, his ability to create shots for others, and you're not really getting much else out of him than good outside shooting and good on-ball defense. That's a piece the Kings need. I don't think he'll be starting, but I don't think it would be a surprise. I mean, really, for a second-round pick, first thing is make the roster.
Yeah.
Is he going to get the numbers minutes-wise Karaban will get? Probably not in his first year, unless he just comes out, bonkers. But I could see him being part of a 10-man rotation.
Identify your role. What is that going to be? If the Kings lay that out, and if he can master that, then you get on the floor. Then you get your opportunity. And some nights it might be more than others. But if there's a player in there, they'll find it. And I think that's what he's got to figure out. Where is his lane in the NBA?
DeMar DeRozan is rumored to be he's either going to be traded or waived somewhere around the beginning of August. I expect that absolutely to happen. And to stretch that $10 million guarantee this year over 3 seasons, simple math is 3
plus.
3 plus. If that's the case, whatever that saves you up, maybe that's when you go and you grab a Precious Achiuwa at 3 years, $21 million. I think somewhere in there is probably his market. You said it perfectly about doing a favor to DeMar. DeMar came in here. He had played for winners mostly in Toronto, San Antonio. He came in here. He was wooed. He was recruited. He came in here, and speaking of the California Classic, him walking into they not like us.
Moment.
Was a great moment for the fans there. It was a manufactured moment that gave the fans something to be happy about. And there was a time when you thought that DeMar DeRozan might be that missing piece for the Beam team. Let's just look at it factually. From DeMar DeRozan's perspective, and by the way, he's paid a lot of money to feel this way, but from his perspective, he got the rug pulled out from under him. De'Aaron Fox was gone in less than a year. Everybody else got hurt. And next thing you know, he's the ultimate twilight of the career guy who's going out there every night, playing 35, 40 minutes, playing damn near every single game, and putting up his numbers in a losing cause in a miserable situation. I don't think it's conducive to the Kings to have him on the team other than vet leadership, but I think those minutes belong inside. I need those minutes to go to Nate Clifford. I'd rather see those minutes spread out, but your point was the best point of the show on this. Let the man go and sign with whoever the hell he wants again and give him a chance to be relevant in the playoffs and not finish out what will surely be a Hall of Fame career in what's going to be an outhouse in the NBA, at least for the next year or two.
Yeah, I know we're going to hopefully talk to Scott Perry here in the next couple of days or whatever, but I would, and he wouldn't reveal this, but I'm surprised there hasn't been a bigger market for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he has produced, and maybe there's, his game isn't the same as where the game is trending, but look, it's a results-based league, and I think more nights than not, like DeMar is there, and he's consistent, he's reliable, he produces. Not a perfect player, it's not my suggestion, but I mean, last year was like, all right, where's he really fit in the mix? And he had the best season of anybody on the team.
Yes. He was
so
the
he
best.
Can still do it.
You've said it many times. He was the best player on the team
last year. Yeah.
Last year he was. I'm looking at the last month for Nate Clifford. 18 points, 5 boards, just under 5 assists. You know what surprised me? I thought, wasn't there a point where, it was the month of, the month of March, where he had that stretch, or maybe it was even more. He had that stretch early. He had the 6-steal game. I think he had, 12 steals over 3 games. The guy was an absolute steal machine, averaged over 2 steals a game in February. I think it'd be very interesting if we're looking at a guy that can give you, and by the way, the splits on that 18 points a game in the final month were 49, 37, 84. It's pretty damn good. If we're looking at a guy that can give you in the range of 25 and 5 with a steal and a half, 2 steals a game, holy crap, is that a great 2-guard?
Absolutely.
That's and in the last month, he averaged about 18 points, 5.2 boards, 4.5 assists, and 0.8 steals. But this guy that averaged over 2 steals a game for an entire month and was near 1.5 for many of the others. I don't 25 and 5 with a steal and a half a game on decent numbers. That is an absolute theft where they picked him, if he can do that.
Yeah, it feels like it's a little lofty, but
yeah.
Hey, go for it.
You know what? Let's be lofty, dude.
Let's loft.
Let's loft like the wind. We'll take a quick break. We're going to get a River Cats report in here as well. When we come back, as we wind down the last half hour of the program, what's on deck? Brought to you by, you, Jason. Celebrity birthdays, and then we'll finish up with Friday Fun and Games. We'll do that next.
With their final pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings selected Houston guard Emanuel Sharp as a top-tier perimeter shooter and an all-defensive player for the Cougars last season. Did the Kings find the perfect wing to play alongside Darius Acuff Jr.?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Is the volatility of the stock market driving you crazy? Is your retirement account sinking, yet you're getting older and you're starting to worry about, will I have enough for retirement? What about the money in the bank? These banks pay nothing these days. How do we get growth to get to retirement account? It's simple. Move into gold and silver. Want to know how to do it? Listen to my show, Striking Gold, with me, Kenny Michaels.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Heart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com.
It's the River Cats Report. What's going on with the Giants AAA squad? The River Cats Report.
Well, we got a big weekend ahead for the River Cats. As tonight, it is Will Clark t-shirt giveaway, first 2,500 fans. Tomorrow, it's Summerween. That means summertime Halloween. plus fireworks. And then Sunday, got some afternoon baseball out there, plus kids get to run the bases in the postgame. It's always a good time out at the River Cats. Check out rivercats.com to get your tickets. And that is your River Cats report.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
Just to make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Well, we're in the home stretch. Last half hour of the week for us. Don't worry. Matt and Kayla coming up. I believe it's Kayla and Brendan. Nunes! So they're coming up at 10. And then the Drive Guys this afternoon. But we got Friday Fun and Games in our last segment. But still...
There's a lot coming up.
Yeah, still a little more to go.
Also, bad news for Chris. Or maybe good news, but bad news for fans.
Erling Haaland isn't playing.
Yeah, he's not playing. They're playing their B team. Because they don't, I feel bad.
He's taking off today. It's a Haaland day.
No, he's going to go get some Eggs Benedict with hollandaise sauce. What? Really?
Jason's is better.
He turned holiday into Holland Day.
Because he's off.
But I literally hollandaise.
For what?
It's like his full name in there. His full last.
He's going to get eggs?
No, they're being made. He's getting the sauce. He's providing the sauce.
That's better.
Yeah.
My favorite parts of jokes are when the explanation.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
His favorite parts of jokes are the explanation.
Oh, I didn't need. You know what? Okay, fine. You're just honestly.
Man, this segment's already off to a rough start.
You're hating.
Wait, let's try it again.
What?
Do your joke again.
Erling, he's going to go get Eggs Benedict, and he's going to provide the hollandaise. Thank you. Hollandaise sauce.
Erling, I guess yours was better.
Sorry, wow, Jason, try again.
No, I can't compete with that.
Try better next time.
Yeah, I'm going to try again.
Okay.
You're saying he's not playing today?
No, he's not playing. Erling Haaland is not playing today.
So is he taking a Haaland day? Well,
see,
all right,
that's what he pulled on me. Not Haaland, Chris did. It doesn't feel good.
You won, clearly.
I feel like that was some charity. That's fine.
Well, that's not how I feel.
Every time I see Cape Verde, I think of the Mexican dish with pork.
Oh,
which is chili verde, but still.
Verde means green.
So it's green Cape.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Senegal and Iraq. Uruguay and Spain.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt and Iran. And not Old Zealand.
At what point are they?
I feel like they've been around a long time.
Still newer than
Zealand.
Mm.
Todd Zealand. Cardinals. Versus Belgium Waffles.
Mm.
Waffles. Beat LA. That's the Republic chant.
Yes.
So Braves and Giants and A's at Angels.
A's and Angels again?
Angels. Celebrity birthdays are brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, and no one laughs at your jokes? Fine. Have fun.
Just laugh.
And laugh, but with nothing else added to that. Jason Ross.
All right, it's mano y mano. Chris v. Dave.
World Series of Love. What? No, sorry. Prince.
On this date, in what year?
Yeah.
You know you're at a disadvantage on this one.
I'm always
but we'll see how he does.
Yeah.
Did Ted 2 come out?
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, see, I thought not in his strength.
Ted 2. 2018?
No, 2014.
Chris is closer, 2015.
Wow, okay.
How about Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy?
1998.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
2000.
Hollandaise.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Carmichael Dave.
Hey,
there you go.
I never even saw that movie.
How about Supergirl?
About
2026.
Yeah, 2026
Just came out.
Hey, you guys got it. I just thought I'd sneak that one in on you.
Okay.
Okay. Happy birthday today to Ariana. How do you say her last name?
Grandy.
Grandy.
That's how she that's how it's supposed to be said. Grandy.
Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande.
Sean's cousin, right?
Yes, Sean Grande. 32.
34.
We have a tie. 33 today. Oh. Happy birthday, Aubrey Plaza.
38.
42. 43.
We had a correct answer.
Oh!
Chris is closer, 42. Happy birthday to the captain, Derek Jeter. Jeter,
I am
shortstop.
63 years old. Derek Jeter is 48.
53.
Chris is closer, 52 for Jeets. Happy birthday to Sean Hayes.
Oh, is he the guy in the Will and Grace?
Yes.
Okay.
In the Will and Grace.
Sean Hayes. Son of Isaac, by the way. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Sean Hayes.
Dad of Jackson.
And grandson of Willie Mays. Hayes. He is 58.
61.
Dave is closer, 56 for Sean Hayes. Happy birthday to Nick Offerman.
Oh. Jose's brother?
Yes.
You
are correct.
Nick Offerman is...
Oh, I didn't know that the Parks and Rec crew had birthdays on the same day.
Yeah.
63.
55.
Chris is closer, 56, as well as Sean Hayes. Happy birthday, Iman Shumpert. The scores are here.
Friend of the show.
Yeah. Is he?
He's been on.
Okay.
Iman Shumpert is 40 today.
39.
Chris is closer, 36.
Son of a...
Happy birthday to Shannon Sharp.
The podcaster?
53.
56.
Chris is closer,
God.
58.
Jeez.
Happy birthday to Chris O'Donnell.
Oh,
Robin?
This is going to be a weird one. Oh, God. Yeah, he always seems so boyish. But he's
You like the little boy in him?
Yeah. He is, he's 60 today. Isn't that crazy?
He is 56.
We have a correct answer, and it's Christopher Lott, 56. Happy birthday to Jason Schwartzman. I know who he is, but I don't know what he's been in.
Funny People, right?
Okay.
He was the Spot in Spider-Man Across the Universe.
Was he in, was he that guy in Saving Private Ryan that got stabbed?
Maybe?
He's 55.
He is 49.
Chris is closer. He's 46.
My ass kicked here.
Happy birthday to Chris Isaac.
No, I want a Jason Ross. Chris Isaac. 50. Do you have any other songs?
I don't think so. Cameo in Silence of the Lambs.
Cameo is not in Silence of the Lambs, dude. Come on.
Word up.
Word up.
Yeah, I can't not bow.
It's like candy.
Put the lotion on the basket.
It's really a person.
Cameo. Is Cameo like Hootie? Where everybody thinks, hey, you're Cameo.
It's Cameo.
Cameo. That was
Chris Isaac.
Chevy Cameo. Oh, Chris Isaac is, he's 62.
61.
Dave's closer. This one stunned me. 70.
Whoa.
You're kidding.
Today. And last one. Happy birthday, Michael Vick.
Vic. 52.
48.
Chris is closer. 46th birthday for Michael Vick.
Wow, Chris Isaac. Chris Isaac's starting to look a lot like, who's that guy? Is it Lyle? Not Lyle Lovett.
Yeah, that's who you're thinking of.
Is that who I'm thinking of? But also, he looks like Lyle Lovett married, who's that dude from Twin Peaks? Kyle.
Oh,
Not better?
No.
Kyle
McLaughlin.
Yeah, maybe that's
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Is it even Kyle?
I think you're right.
Am I right? All right. Yeah, he looks like they had a baby. Why is there all these pictures? I'm trying to see what Chris Isaac looks like, and then there's like all Chris Isaac and Chris Pratt. Is that like his kid or something?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll take a break.
He kind of looks like Tom Maley. Chris Isaac.
What?
The picture I'm looking at.
Well,
with
this
the
one
gray hair.
doesn't it? Oh, if I told you that this is Jason Bateman's brother, would you believe me?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that there.
Maybe a little Joesty.
What?
Colin Jost.
Oh, it's like who's Joesty? Oh, there's Bryan Cranston.
Oh, yeah, he's morphed between all those guys.
I like that it's just
Kurt
like
Russell.
he looks like a generic white person.
Yeah, they got Kurt Russell over here, Dennis Quaid down here. There is Jason Bateman. There's got to be some AI thing, right? Where it's just like, who are the whites? We'll take a break when we come back.
Friday
Keeps next.
Darius Acuff Jr. is a Sacramento King.
The Sacramento Kings select Darius Acuff Jr. from the University of Arkansas.
After a private workout and an entire offseason of speculation, the 6'2" point guard fell to the Kings at number 7 and will be the latest young star to take the floor in Sacramento. Will the SEC's leading scorer continue the small guard resurgence in the NBA?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Chad, tell us what's happening for Chrysler's Make This D summer event.
Kick summer off right when you save up to $9,500 off MSRP on new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitudes. You won't find a better looking, more powerful, and comfortable Jeep on the road. There's nothing like moving the family around in luxury.
Yeah, those Jeeps look real nice inside and out.
It's beautiful. But Hoblet is more than Jeeps. Stop by the Hoblet Certified Pre-Owned Supercenter to find whatever you need. With nearly 200 vehicles available and 115 under $30,000, Hoblet needs to be your first stop.
Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$9,500 toll net savings on select new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo Altitude. Up to $5,500 factory incentive and $4,000 dealer discount. Incentives include $1,000 Hoblet trade-in assistance with eligible trade-in and $2,000 Make This the Summer Event retail cash. 3 of this net savings. Sample VIN 243062. See dealer for details.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da!
If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Mark your calendars because MoonPay X Games Sacramento 2026 is landing at Cal Expo June 26th through 28th. Witness nearly 100 of the world's best athletes compete in skate, BMX, and Moto X events and catch live music performances by global electronic music icon Cascade on Friday night and Grammy-winning producer and artist Mustard and electronic music producer and DJ Subtronics on Saturday night. Don't miss MoonPay X Games. Lock in your tickets now at xgames.com.
That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall because Elk Grove Hondas are cheap.
We have finally made it to Friday.
Let's end your week the right way with Friday Fun and Games
On the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Hey.
You're missing your clapping partner because you know me.
Hey.
I will not clap.
I'm too cool to clap.
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
I'm just a sports guy.
Sports.
I actually do like it.
Sports.
Sports. It's what's for dinner.
Mm-hmm. What does your shirt say? Black marker? Oh, what does it say?
Black market.
There's an artist named Black, but he starts it with a 6 instead of a B.
Of course.
I kind of hate the spelling. I hate when I really like somebody, but they have a stupid name, and I have to explain it to somebody like I just did. Yeah.
Who's that one
Great
guy?
artist,
Was it like 6'9", but it was like 6'IX"? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know Garland wears the 5.
I am 63 years old. You're 60.
Like the FIVE. That's like his. Sorry, I keep on saying Garland.
Yeah.
I got it.
And the Darius 7.
That's my other favorite, Darius.
7 spelled SE7VN.
I don't like that.
It's kind of a lot. It's like a brain,
it looks like black marker, but now it looks like black market. Okay.
Market.
Yeah.
Didn't we do a Mount Darius more the other day?
Yes.
Garland, Acuff, Rucker.
Ooh.
Miles.
Ooh.
I think. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. How you guys doing? How was your show yesterday? How was your matless show?
It was good. It went by super quick.
Yeah, probably because Matt's not here.
Yeah.
We had enough dongles. We were doing well.
Matt's up there, playing with my dongle.
By the way, we brought it up to I don't even know if we brought it up to the afternoon show. I think Whitey brought it up to Alan about how we stirred everything up in the morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, don't say we. You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I told you I thought it might have been Matt that did it.
But you were right.
Time.
But you were being honest and a good teammate.
Investigative reporter.
That's all.
I am.
Yeah, Matt did the thing.
He's guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And brought it up there and then sent me taunting photos.
Yeah.
By the way, I wanted to boast a little because I'm really excited for this.
All right, hold on. Let me get the boast whistle.
That's what I did for 20 years was I did storytelling. So I would go and search for cool things, different types of angles, right, to tell stories about sports. And we tracked down Darius Acuff Jr.'s youth coach, Virgil Phillips.
Oh.
And he's coming on the show today.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he is a hoot. He's a legend up there. He listens to the shows already here on Sactown Sports.
Oh, wow. You know he was on with us at 7, though? This morning?
Was he?
Yeah. I thought this was a bit. He was on with us at 7. Virgil?
You're doing the...
Really? Come on.
I was like, don't take my thunder, Dave.
I just want to see her reaction.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I was listening.
He's a king, by the way. It's not thunder. Darius Acuff, he's a king. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, so it'll be fun.
And he's a hoot.
He really is.
He's
like,
a hoot.
I called, never talked to this guy in my life. He's like, Kayla, Miss Kayla, I listen to your show all the time. He's like, Acuff, I've got so many stories to tell.
Does he please tell me he has an accent like that?
I mean, he's from Detroit.
Oh,
that's the Detroit accent.
That's the fun.
But here's the thing. I've covered sports in all these different places. Yeah. Midwest, up there for a while. Those people are great.
I love it. And
great.
What do we have a time for him?
11.
11A.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tune in, because I'm sure we'll get some interesting stories about the Acuff.
Oh, yeah. He coached his dad, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like Scott Perry, obviously. So, yeah, a little bit of background.
Uh-oh. Just got this off the personal text line. Yeah.
Personal text.
Dave, I don't want to bother you. This is Max Solutions following up to finish reviewing your personal loan options.
Okay.
Do you have time now
Dave.
for a quick call?
Yeah.
First off, I don't know anybody named Max Solutions.
It was right now.
I didn't apply for a personal. You think it's a scam?
Yes.
Okay,
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, call them.
You should call them and see what they say.
Meet them behind Home Depot.
You know what? I'll have him call, and he'll be like, "What do you need the loan for?" I'll be like, "I need the loan for candy." And he'll go, "Candy?" I'll be like, "Yeah, candies fit in your."
Okay. You should do it on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
call them right now.
I mean, they put us in awkward situations. They should be put in awkward
That's
situations.
what I'm talking about. Good point. Celebrity birthdays happened last segment.
Yep.
Now we're going to do Friday Fun and Games.
That's right.
Oh,
Brendan, you've done this before, right?
I have.
You have. I
Which
like the hat,
one?
by the way.
Thank you.
He did
done this
fun.
one.
I did Friday, and he did games. He did fun.
Yeah.
All right, here
Some
we
of
go.
them I don't like.
I can't hear you because the music's not playing, but that's fine.
What music?
No
music would be playing.
This is a musicless Friday.
It could be a
Okay.
musicless. All right, so you do not want to match with me. I've got categories. I've already written down my answer. We're going to start with Dave. We'll go around. You can't say the same answer as someone else. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We'll just play the game. It's broad from the beginning, and it narrows down to try to. And if you match me, you're out.
Out.
Dave, we need a city in California.
The city
There's
in
so many of them.
California.
There's no way you're going to pick the city I picked.
Weed.
Okay, Kayla.
Yeah, Chico.
Rancho Cucamonga.
El Centro.
El Centro.
Galt.
You guys are all alive. I picked Reading.
Reading.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, let's
Dave
go.
was kind of close.
Kayla, a musician or a group? Musician or group?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
We'll go Black, the guy on my shirt.
Black Market.
Poe. Oh, sorry.
Let's go with Oasis.
Oasis.
Camping in Alaska.
Camping. That's a group.
What the?
Camping in Alaska.
I saw them on
Anthony,
Facebook.
I might have
He's
picked
playing
that.
it off
Wow.
like he didn't do that.
I probably picked the most obvious one.
All right, I said Poe. I'll take that away. Tracy Bonham. Mentioned her yesterday.
Elton John.
Oh!
Okay.
Elton John.
Now we may narrow it a little bit more. Brendan, you're first. A player taken in this week's NBA draft.
We'll go Trayvon Brazil.
Okay.
You're not picking Acuff Jr.
Acuff Jr. That might be the obvious choice. Maybe not. We'll see.
LeBaron Philon.
LeBaron Philon.
I was going to do him. Sorry, that sounded bad.
Okay, Dave.
Dave and I are
Two
on
more.
crap show together.
See if.
Because I already knew what I said before you.
Your LaMelo reminiscence with Amick was so funny. By the way.
Yeah,
That kills me.
Yeah, that's bad. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'll go with Kareem Lopez.
Camboozer.
Everybody's alive. I took Merez Johnson.
Dude,
Oh!
I
Got
swear
you?
to God, that was the first name that popped
Okay.
into my head.
You're surviving. Chris, a subject in school.
This is fun.
It is fun.
American Sign Language.
Okay. American Sign Language.
PE.
PE.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Home economics.
Okay.
Biology.
Okay.
I mean, we'll just go general. I'll just do math.
Okay. Everybody made it.
Wow.
Art.
Wow. Wow. I thought somebody did
Anthony's first. Name a Tom Hanks movie.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can.
Sorry, I'm stressed out a little bit here because I
know what
I'm
you're
thinking adjacent. I'm just gonna say it, but I think I might be going out on this one. Splash.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Toy Story.
Radio Flyer.
Everybody made it.
What?
Bachelor Party.
Holy smokes.
I knew it would be in that.
I had
I don't think I've seen that.
I knew it.
Dave, you're first. A game show.
Oh, a game show. Password.
Oh, Kayla.
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal.
Cash Cab.
Cash Cab.
Oh, I love Cash Cab.
Jeopardy.
Everybody made it. Pressure luck.
I wanted to say.
Ooh, I was gonna say pressure luck.
See,
Kayla,
that's where
Ooh,
a
phew.
color.
I pressed my luck.
A color.
Red.
Periwinkle.
Sky blue.
Green.
Green.
Fuchsia.
Everybody made it. Beige.
Let's
I went
go.
Miranda. Okay,
Dude,
here we
you're
go. We're
rocking
getting more
this,
narrow.
man.
A fast food chain. I think we're at Brandon.
We'll go Five Guys.
Guys.
Church's Chicken.
Okay. Churches.
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Skippers.
Skippers.
Del Taco.
Everybody made it. Wendy's. A Major League Baseball team. Chris.
The New York Mets.
Mets.
Marlins.
Marlins.
I'm going New York Yankees.
Yankees.
Right in front of you.
Mariners.
Mariners.
Angels.
Texas Rangers. Everybody made it. A team in the World Cup. Anthony.
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde.
Ghana.
Ghana.
Why Norwegians? No way.
I'll do United States.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Dang, Panama. I got to get somebody. Here we go. Dave, letter in the alphabet.
Z.
Okay.
D.
H.
E.
Dang it. G. All right, here we go. The
We can
last
do it, guys.
one. Can
we
everybody
get a
make
perfect
it?
We
show?
can do it,
Right.
guys.
This is down to 10, and we have 5 people.
Oh, dear.
A number between 1 and 10. Kayla, to
7.
stay perfect.
1.
3.
2.
Dave, I'm going to say right now, everybody's made it. It's on to you.
Oh my gosh.
It's on to you.
No pressure.
You can't say what they said.
9.
A perfect show.
Yeah!
Number 6.
Number
Number 6.
Yes.
He just turned it upside down. It was
Great
really a 9.
job, everybody.
Oh, you're right.
I'm going to
No.
turn you
That's
upside
funny.
down. Matt's gone.
Yeah.
Long
That's
gone.
yeah,
And
he
I
is.
hope he never comes back.
That's certainly not Matt.
No, that's not Matt. You're Brendan. She's Kayla. Virgil will join them at
Good
11
work.
a.m. Darius is youth coach. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe. Bye-bye.
The Kings landed Darius Acuff Jr. at number 7. But that wasn't enough. Just before the end of the first round, Scott Perry moved back up to select UConn forward Alex Karaban as the winningest player in UConn basketball history. Will Karaban's shooting ability and championship pedigree help build a new winning culture in Sacramento?
Your exclusive home for Kings basketball.
Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety